morning. It's actually not the morning. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I didn't think I was going to be vlogging this week, and I also thought I vlogged all of last week, and I was like, I haven't edited it yet, but I'm going to today. But all this morning I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna toss the clips because I hate myself and I'm annoying. No one wants to listen to me talk. It's basically how it goes. And I would say like half the time I film a vlog, I just trash it. Sometimes it's only a day in, but a lot of the times it is a week in already. Like the whole week's over. But you know what? They're actually my most viewed videos, oddly, but here we are. I'm coming at you. It is Monday. It is 1:22. This morning I actually did a lot of work already. I did 2 kits. I did a set of scribblers. I did all of my, not all of it, but most of my Monday routines and some of my other day routines. I edited like 4 or 5 videos, and that was all before 11:30. Actually, all before 11. Then I went and got my eyelashes done, which, how they look. And then I went to the good old Heb. Nick had to go, he went to work, but then he was like, told me this series of unfortunate events of him going to get food for himself and ended up like 20 minutes further away than like he thought he was gonna be, because everywhere he kept going was either like closed on Mondays or like really full. So he's going to work, he's gonna give me the samples of the things I did today, which is gonna be awesome. I actually haven't messaged Get a Chef back yet, and I feel like I'm the kind of person, for the most part, I like texting back immediately, otherwise I forget, and then I feel extremely bad about it. I love you, Jess. Anyways, also, last night I went to bed early and Hannah texted me like 3 times and was like, are you alive? Yes, I was just very sleepy last night. I got strawberries because apparently now Lila likes strawberries, which is news to me. Bennett does not like strawberries, but Theo loves strawberries as well. I got this because me and Hannah are gonna bake Christmas cookies, and I don't have like a specific Christmas cookie book, but I thought this little magazine, and like there's pictures, it's not black and white, and it's cute. So I'm probably gonna go through and bookmark which ones I wanna make. I got croissants. My kids love to eat croissants as a snack. Also, it's why Nick didn't go grocery shopping with me, because normally he does, and then he ends up buying a bunch of stuff that we don't need. But I most times stick to the list. Except for those 3 things were not on the list, but anyways. I got these because I had gotten these for popcorn chicken, HEB brand. I had gotten these for the KFC bowls. And I couldn't really tell in the KFC bowls. I did make them in the, I think, oven. He's confused as to why I had held one of Jessica's orders to the side, because I have stuffing chips I want to send her, and he's like, what do I do with this? Anyways, so I had eaten it in there, and I think I made them in the oven. And then the other day, there's only like a little bit left, because I bought 2 bags and didn't make the full 2 bags when we did the KFC bowls for game night, which this week for game night made pot roast. Bussin'. This week dibs. We'll get into that. Can you see my list of, yeah, you can see my list of meals in the corner. But anyway, so I had a little bit left, and I was feeling extra lazy. I didn't feel like taking out the air fryer. Maybe I already had stuff in the air fryer. I had french fries in the air fryer, and I was like, I'm gonna microwave these, because they're for my children anyway, so I just microwaved with what was left, and they were actually pretty good in the microwave, which usually I'm very weirded out for some reason by microwaved frozen chicken nuggets. Like it just for some reason freaks me out, but I think it was because the amount of breading to the amount of meat, and it was like, I would eat these. So I bought these to like, for lunch, I could just take like a handful and like throw in the microwave and eat with ketchup and call it a day. But also obviously my children will eat them. But I was like just very surprised, and I was like, okay. HEB stuff is usually really good though. Then I did pick up a replacement cake and icing. I don't know where the icing went. She's in here somewhere, you'll see. But I always like to have yellow cake and fudge icing on hand. I actually made one last night just randomly because I was hungry for cake, because going into the next part, I got my period. Actually, funny story. Hannah's period was a little late, and I was like, hee hee, probably because you're gonna sync up with me. Literally, we got our period on the exact same day when we were like kind of far apart. So woot woot. So these are the tampons that both me and Hannah use, which is another odd thing. I've been using these tampons since I was like a teenager, because I always thought they were cool because they were like bright colored, and they used to be like different colored on the inside, but now they're just pink on the inside. But they had like a coupon if you bought $10 worth, so I bought 2 boxes because I got my period and I don't have that many left. I got sour cream. I needed sour cream, I think, for this. I'm making Swedish meatballs this week, which I made these like jelly and barbecue meatballs yesterday for whenever my in-laws were supposed to come over, but my father-in-law was sick, so we invited over my neighbors, which is basically like our besties. Like, so we had meatballs and like their kids came over, obviously everything, and having meatballs again this week, doing Swedish meatballs, and then I also am doing tacos, and I have another container of sour cream in the fridge because I'm also doing dips, so I need sour cream for dips. I need a lot of sour cream this week. I got half and half to try and make coffee at home because I've been really liking the Golden Eagle from Dutch Bros, but this is it Brave or something? I don't know. So it's half and half, not like milk, which probably isn't good for my butt because I am lactose intolerant. Like, there's no, like, I don't need to get tested. If I don't have any dairy, like I can have a little bit, like a little sour cream, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of that. But whenever I have like milk or ice cream, forget about it. But whenever I don't have it for a long time, my poops are very normal. But then as soon as I have anything like this, but sometimes I need caffeine. And you know what? And then I tell you my other woes, ever since I started my like antidepressants, I've been getting lye bumps on my tongue, and it's only when I drink pop. So if I don't drink pop, I don't get any lye bumps. But as soon as I drink pop, I get lye bumps. So the Lord does not want me to have caffeine. That's basically where it's at. So either lye bumps or explosive poop. Or I find another way. And it's like, you need to get an iced tea. And I was like, no. Chicken for the buffalo chicken dip. I only use 2 like breasts for like a big thing of it because I like less meat. And I actually used double sour cream on accident than the original recipe. I think it was Hannah's recipe. Got the onion soup mix. I think this is for the Swedish meatballs. It's a very weird recipe, but I'm just gonna give it a shot because you never know. There is, I think, 1, 2, 3 nights my kids will be eating like not what I cook. 2 of the nights I'll be like out, and then one of the nights, one of the nights is gonna be game night. So they really love the mac and cheese from H-E-B. It's obviously cheaper. Actually, it's like cheaper to buy. I don't know if it's actually cheaper to buy a box unless I bought like H-E-B brand like in a box. It's like, this is like $3. So they love that. And then we'll just put like hot dogs or something with it, which my daughter, Lila, can eat 3 hot dogs in one sitting, whereas my boys eat 1. Like Lila gets mad if you give her 2. And she like, it's like, I've never seen any of my kids eat with the ferocity of Lila with hot dogs. Like I cut them. I should videotape her doing it just to like have it on file because it's unbelievable. She just is like obsessed with hot dogs. Lunchables, my kids like these every once in a while for like lunch or snacks. So I just literally grab one of each of them. Not ones with the cookies because it's just not necessary. Beef broth, I think this is for the Swedish meatballs. What I'm making this week, I'm making French toast and bacon. I was gonna make it yesterday, but I got tired. Also, Nick ended up taking Theo. I was gonna make it for like a brunch. Nick ended up taking Theo to work, so I just like made leftovers and stuff for me and the other 2. Then we're making French toast and bacon tonight, taco smurf, taco Tuesday. Then it's girls' night, then Swedish meatballs, then sausage, peppers, and rice, which I already have rice, and I already have sausage that I got from Trader Joe's. And then for game night, I'm doing dips. And then Sunday is Amanda's bridal shower, so I am not gonna be cooking. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. I got cheese for the tacos, cheese for the dips. I have some cheese in there, but it's like a minuscule amount. The like 2 pounds-ish of meatballs. We had these. I'm not really a huge fan of like frozen meatballs. Like they're kind of weird. I prefer like making meatballs, but the thing is like I'm tired and this is what's gonna happen. So frozen meatballs. I also was joking around with Theo. I was like, Theo, like you would love bologna and Lila would love bologna. And none of my kids have ever had bologna before, but I grew up like eating bologna all the time. Like I don't want to eat this. Nick probably would love this because Nick's weird, but I was like, I need to get some bologna. It's like $3 for this whole thing, but I think Lila and Theo especially are going to love bologna. I got some ground beef for tacos. I got more butter because I'm trying to like, if I open up if I only have like one on reserve, buy another one because I feel like I always run out of butter. It's the only thing I ever run out of. The icing for the cake, that'll just go in the cabinet. Cream of mushroom, which I think is disgusting, but like every single recipe was like, you just need to use cream of mushroom. I hate mushrooms. We're just gonna use it for the Swedish meatballs. And then I got some like beauty thing, which is kind of weird. We'll get to that. I got chips for the dip. I might have chips somewhere. have regular chips because well, me and Nick both really like the restaurant style ones from H-E-B. But for like buffalo chicken dip, it's better to have these ones in particular, like scoops. I also got tortillas for tacos, and I don't get 10 anymore because Bennett alone will probably eat about 4 of these worth of tacos. So there's that. This I'm gonna use with the Swedish meatballs. I'm gonna do egg noodles. My kids and Nick love egg noodles. I put like a little butter on them, and then you can just put the sauce on top. I got bananas as another fruit option. I also got apples because my kids have been loving apples recently. And these 2 things, all 3 of them will eat, which is nice. I got lettuce for the tacos because I wasn't in the mood to cut everything. Peppers for the peppers and onions with the sausage because my kids won't eat the peppers. And then a red onion. I'm gonna cut this up for the tacos, but I'll cut up extra for the dip on Saturday. So I'll cut the whole thing. I have regular onions, and then Bennett requested avocado toast. So this one looks kind of good, and it'll be ready by tomorrow morning for him to have avocado toast for breakfast. I'll probably make Theo some too. But yeah, that is my whole haul. They did not have Slim Jims, which Bennett likes Slim Jims as like part of his snack. And then also, I don't really know how I did this. Also needed Diet Coke because we're out of it for Hannah and Chris. I'm not gonna get Coke Zero because I'm just not gonna do that to myself. But they didn't have Slim Jims. So probably gonna have to get those at Target. Also, yeah, I don't know why I did it to myself, but I forgot to pick up palm-sized pumpkins for Theo and Lila because their like daycare does this thing called Magic Pumpkin, where you have to bring in 2 pumpkins and then they plant it before nap, and then afterwards it grows into a small pumpkin. They didn't have any at H-E-B. The smallest ones they had were not palm-sized. They were like child head size. So that's kind of borderline tragic. But yeah, another thing I've been thinking about recently, I'm putting my groceries away while I could talk to you. Another thing I've been thinking about recently, I'm just gonna leave this avocado out, is that I think I'm gonna get a second crock pot. For a long time there, I was not like a crock pot girly, but I am back being crock pot obsessed. But basically I want a crock pot that's like more sizable for sides. Sizable for sides? Yeah, look at these, a pathetic amount of cheese. This one, the thing is, they need to start writing, like, I'm just really weird about, like, expiration dates, and, like, this is, like, it's use entire contents within 3 to 5 days, and this one is same thing, and that, like, stresses me out. Same thing with hot dogs. Like, after you open those, you're supposed to use them within, like, 7 days, and I'm, like, a rule follower when it comes to food. I just don't like the idea of not following said rules, so... But I always mean to put like the dates on them, and then I forget. So it's just a really tragic situation around these parts. But it's okay. There wasn't a ton of cheese left in it, so I feel like I got my worth out of it. Same thing, yeah. The hot dogs, usually I like take them out and put them in a thing with like a date on them. So, but the hot dogs at my house really don't, they don't get to that point. You know what I'm saying? They don't get to the mark of 3 to 5 days. It just doesn't happen. My kids love hot dogs. And I think it's just this and this for the freezer. This is gonna go in here. Right? Is that everything? Very cool. I didn't need milk or eggs. I did go to H-E-B over the weekend just to needed to get a couple of extra things just for the weekend, like milk and stuff. So I took Theo. I think he was really mad about it because he wanted to go like actual shopping. And I was like, LOL, no. That's all from me. I'm gonna put away said groceries. And oh, I want to tell you guys, I didn't last week because I just ended the vlog then. We went to the Eras Tour movie concert thing, and it was so fun. Amanda bought tickets for the AMC. Normally I'm an Alamo girly, but they at that time didn't announce that Alamo was gonna have showings. So we're gonna go see it at the Alamo. We already saw it at AMC. It was so fun. Hannah liked it more than I thought she would, which is exciting. Just gonna leave these things out because I'm gonna be using them. early this week. Yeah, it was just so good. And afterwards we were like, wait, or maybe I should say, I was like, y'all, we should go again. And everyone's like, we're down. So we're going to see the Eras Tour again on, well, November, like it's the beginning of November, but my gosh, is that not a stinking fun time? And I was even like, because Hannah's not like a Swiftie, like I would consider myself a Swiftie. Like, I don't know everything that there is to know, but I feel like I know enough. You know what I mean? Like, I have like Taylor Swift since I was like 13, 14. I've been vibing since then. I need to put this away in my baking area. But she likes like maybe like 3 or 4 of the albums. And she like is like studying up on the other albums, and she's becoming a Swiftie. She doesn't want to admit it, but she is. She just doesn't like Folklore and Evermore, which I really like, but I told her, I was like, they came out in the pandemic, so I feel like it just like went with the times then. I forgot to show you, I got this hair mask because I haven't had it in a long time, and I was like looking for It's a 10, but the blonde one, and they only had the regular It's a 10, and I was like, oh, haven't had this in a while, it smells so good. So I was like, treat yourself. And then I also got 2 red lipsticks. Hannah went and got this one recently. I've been using the e.l.f. lip stains for a while, like the nude colored ones. Put the red one. And then I also got this because this is supposed to be a Shine Loud No Transfer NYX lipstick. So for Eras Tour and beyond, more red lipstick for me, please. But basically I'm gonna go, well, I'm gonna look through these cookies later. I'll just put this over here. Basically, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel like I already need to poop, which has already happened today, TMI, but honestly, here's the thing. When it comes to me and like my pals, I'm not like, I don't shy away from poop talk. It just isn't gonna ever happen for me. Because I am a TMI oversharer, because I just don't care. We all poop, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's time. Also, I don't know if I told y'all, but I have been reading this Court of Stardust and something. I don't know what it's called. But my God, is it the most boring ACOTAR book that I have ever laid my eyes on. It's gotten like a little bit better. I think I'm realizing that it's more of a character building experience than anything, but like, I just feel like nothing's happening, and I feel like I just read Fourth Wing. So Fourth Wing was LOML, love of my life. Ugh. I just love Fourth Wing so much. It was so good. And then I'm reading this and I'm like, can't stay awake. I need to get more water though because I am thirsty. But yeah, so I'm reading ACOTAR. And then I don't know what I'm gonna read next. I bought a bunch of books. You'll see in the last hurl, or vlog hurl. There's one that's like assistant to a villain or something that I think I want to read next. Probably with like I'm probably gonna read a volume of One Piece in between, which the One Piece volumes are actually like, they're a decent size for a graphic novel. So those take me about, I don't know, an hour-ish to read, an hour and a half. So I also like to look at stuff. But One Piece is just like taken over my life. I think it's crazy too. Like I honestly watched the first season of it on Netflix. And it's crazy how much the actors, actresses look like their characters. And it's like obviously like makeup and costume. But like they did such a good job with casting in my opinion. Okay, so I'm stuck to my purse. I don't really know what I need to do. I have to hem Kirsten, not hem, but like Kirsten's shirt has a hole in it. I'm gonna hand sew it. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that right this second because I feel like I'm like jonesed up on energy. Okay. 3 of my videos are still uploading. I think I uploaded 5 this morning. Okay. Let's see. I should be home in not too long. But yeah, I'm gonna just do the you know? to do customs. I need to do pictures for Instagram. I need to edit those pictures, schedule everything on Instagram, and do the weekly sticker, which is basically like Kirsten's organization file. And then I don't know what else. What is the degrees outside? Because it's like hot in here. 79. Oh, and it's just because I've been running around like a crazy person. So I need to edit the vlog. So I should probably actually start exporting those clips from this camera right about now. So I want to like edit my vlog, but my computer's doing really slow, so I want to restart it. But like 3 of the videos are left. Have 4 videos left. 88%, 76%, 95%, and 49%. So basically right now I'm going through my kids' iPads and like getting rid of some apps that they don't use and then like making them the same, like as far as what games they have, because it's always like, I want to use that iPad, I want to use that iPad. It's going to change like the backgrounds. I'm going to like clean them like physically. I just patched up Kirsten's shirt. I need to place a Plan a Hannah order. I'm just listening to Taylor Swift while I do this. I'm just going to sit here and do this. It's currently 2:50. And that's the setup. So I was like, oh, like I'm gonna edit this vlog. 3 hours and 55 minutes. I don't even remember talking this much. Like, I really don't. And I'm like, how do I know I didn't say something really dumb? It's literally just so, let me show you. Just don't like know about that. Maybe there's like one clip that's like really long. It's like I'm making food, which I feel like is actually like an interesting part. Doing my hair, doing my makeup. I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna let this like render a little. That's not even putting the iPhone clips. Probably another like 20 minutes, so like 4-hour long vlog. It's definitely gonna be a later problem. I got a lot of stuff done today. I'm just saying. I'm gonna start cooking soon. I'm making French toast and bacon, which is not actually, I probably could wait a couple more minutes to start that. Maybe I can start this. I don't know. I like to like outline it all. Like, I'm just in shock. And this is like, this is why my vlogs are so long. Because of this. I don't know. Making French toast. The kids will be home. And yeah, I have a headache just thinking about this. I need Tylenol. That'll be a good start to my afternoon. Also, okay, I have this theory. I've only tested it twice, but I'm like kind of excited about it. Basically, I like taking naps every once in a while because like I just don't sleep super well at the night times or like through the night, even if I can, because Lila just still is waking up in the middle of the night. She just like wants you to like go in and say like hi basically, and then like pat her back like once, and then she'll go back to sleep for the rest of the night. I don't really know. There's no point to it. She's not like getting anything out of it realistically. But love naps, but I always like wake up feeling like poo poo. But if I take Tylenol before a nap, I don't wake up feeling like poop. This might be a development, and I might be taking more naps. I love naps because then I could stay up later and do things then. But like otherwise, I'm just like completely pooped by like 4. Especially when there's no caffeine in me. There's caffeine in me right now, but I just feel like maybe I can like cut out some of these clips like where I'm just like talking about nothing. But I'm looking through them. I'm like, okay, well this one I'm like doing my hair and makeup. This one I'm like making dinner. This one I'm like probably talking about something that's interesting. Or I'll cut out a clip and I'll be referencing it in a future clip, and everyone's gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" Okay, I'm just gonna I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'm freezing. Okay. Luckily, I'm not super good for French toast, but we're doing it. We're doing it to it. So we got brioche. The recipe that I like to use, I think it's like Alton Brown or something. I don't really know. Or something. Nutmeg. Hope that even focus. Nutmeg, cinnamon. Cinnamon, baby. And then we gotta get some vanilla and some sugar. Vanilla. Also need eggs. I think there's milk. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to pull out the thing. But I'm pretty sure there's also milk. And then obviously the brioche bread. And then I need bacon, which we have the bacon I used last week. I'm gonna just think of it because me and Nick were on the same wavelength, which is the Hayride HEB bacon. So I'm just gonna make the bacon literally the same as I did last night on this massive, gigantic, humongo tray in the oven because no stovetop bacon in this world. I already feel like I have to take a shower after I make bacon just this way. Maybe I'll try putting, it's a little too short, which is tragic. I'm just gonna save this. I feel like I already have to take a shower after making bacon this way. Please be enough, please be enough, please be enough. Yeah. So I feel like making it on the stovetop, I would need to take like 12 showers. I feel disgusting. You know what I mean? Bacon just does that to you. Leave this one here for easy cleanup. I know I just fudged that up a little bit, but honestly, it's the way the cookie crumbles. Ugh. Do a little bit and hope for the best. Okay, so bacon, I'm just gonna preheat the oven now. This bacon's kind of thick. I'm gonna do it at 425 for like a thicker bacon. Just yeet this on. Try to do the least amount as possible. She's thick. You know what I'm saying? I got like Monday, Tuesday, and I just started on Wednesday, edited on the vlog. Still not convinced that I'm gonna upload it because 4 hours just seems like a lot. But also, longer vlogs do better, so I really don't know. Gonna have to wait and see how the cookie crumbles. didn't tell you guys about this weekend. Otherwise, basically, we just had like a game night like we normally do. This week, Tony got to pick all the games. He's never picked all the games before. And he picked this, like, it's called Joking Hazards, I think. It's like a party game. I didn't really like it that much. And then he picked The Crew, which is like a trick-taking cooperative game. I didn't really like that one either, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really like trick-taking games. I just think, I'm always like, okay. And then we played Puerto Rico, which I really did like Puerto Rico though. And then we were gonna play Takedo, but we just ran out of time. So we'll play that at a different name. Because Puerto Rico took like 3 hours basically. Because me and Hannah were basically like the boys usually are, and we were like, huh, what? Because I watched the how to play, but I was just like not fully understanding everything. I think it's like easier for me, like usually we play the game on girls' night first, and we like watch the how to play as we're like setting it up. I feel like it's easier in context to figure out what's going on. Hey Siri, timer 16 minutes.
16 minutes, starting now.
So yeah, there's that. Yeah, I played Puerto Rico again. The rest of them I'm not like, I'll play because if the boys like them or Hannah likes them, but otherwise I just don't think I care enough to, you know what I mean? I wouldn't pick them, but I picked Puerto Rico. That was pretty fun. It reminded me of Castles of Burgundy, which makes sense because it's like an Aaliyah game. Breakfast, French toast. Okay. So I do need milk. And I was gonna say a fork too, so alright, I like to use, like whenever it comes to stuff like this, I like to use a like actual measure this stuff because I feel like the problem with me is like spices like these that aren't like rosemary or thyme, where I feel like I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I don't put enough in because I feel like I'm like, I don't want this to be too nutmeggy. So I'm not gonna like use all these different measurements. I'm just gonna grab a quarter cup, a tablespoon, and a teaspoon. And then from there I can just eyeball it. Basically you're supposed to combine the dry ingredients and then combine the wet ingredients and then mix the dry ingredients in. I say I skip that because that's too much work. But basically this recipe, it's Robert Irvine. It's one of the chef people on the Food Network. So basically you do 1 egg, 2 egg, 3 egg. Probably cut up some strawberries too. Or maybe I'll do bananas, because I feel like bananas, I mean, strawberries and bananas both give me breakfast food energy, but for some reason, I think bananas gives me a little bit more breakfast food energy. So, eggs are done. So 4 eggs. If you look up Robert Irvine French toast, I'm sure this whole situation will come up. I'm just gonna throw this away before I make like a ginormous mess. These are like huge eggs. Okay. And then it also I'm gonna do all the wet first, then do the dry, and then mix it because I feel like that's just the way to do it. I'm gonna use a whisker just so it gets like extra combined. I'm also gonna do a 1/4 cup of milk. And I am gonna eyeball the vanilla though, because I don't wanna do wet and then do dry on top of it. So the vanilla is a 1/2 teaspoon. Yeah, a 1/2 teaspoon, so ish, I guess. I don't know. It always makes me nervous. And then we're just going to combine her. I have this can out, which I will butter in between batches. And I am using, I think I mentioned, I just picked a brioche bread. If I'm making this like on like a random day and I don't have brioche bread, I mean, it tastes better with brioche, but I don't think it like is detrimental to use brioche. So we have said egg mixture. Now I'm just gonna add the dry on top because like I said, I'm not gonna dirty a whole nother bowl for this. It's just not that serious. So 2 tablespoons of just regular plain old sugar. I'll at least like kind of like move it around a little. This gives it like the caramelization, I believe. A little bit of sweetness, but I think it like makes the edges crisp, you know? The part we're putting on the pan. Then we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, or teaspoon. Oh, I forgot that these don't fit in there. Should have just grabbed the half, but we're just gonna do that in there. And then we're gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. So for this, I'm just gonna go, just hope for the best here. I don't know, maybe I don't need to use measuring spoons. I think I've done this enough time. And then we're just gonna put everything away. I'm just mixing through this. I feel like maybe it would be easier to mix this if it was dry and then combined, but honestly, I just don't have the patience for it. I'm also gonna turn on this to like medium, like a smidge over medium, and I need to get out a stick of butter. This will probably make like, I don't know, like 8 pieces of brioche. I don't like let it like soak till it's like spongy. I think that's kind of odd, but some of my kids just aren't picky when it comes to French toast because it has cinnamon all over it. So it's basically just syrup all over it. So it's basically just sugar. So they're not too concerned. Like I always say, this I would eat off of because Nick takes care of it. So I am gonna make the butt, I think, or we won't do the butt because I realistically probably won't use all this bread. I'll probably give it to the birds. Let's do 4, 6, 7, 8. Let's start with that and see what else is left. And we can get some butter. I can already smell the bacon in the oven. Basically, I'll just be using the stick of butter, and I also need the spatula. I do like French toast. I think French toast is very yum. It's apparently Tony's favorite food too, because they have French toast every weekend over there, which I feel like I need to try Tony's French toast if it's that famous. I feel like we all want to, because we've been hearing about it. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. Nick has not left to get the kids, so I probably need to remind him to scoot and skedaddle. So give that about 20 seconds. I'll go remind Nick to get going. I don't need my instructions anymore. I can handle French toast from there. And I'll show you the end result because y'all have seen French toast before. You just dip it, dip it. 7 o'clock, all kids are in bed. The 2 littlest ones have not been taking naps really well, so they've been going to bed extra early. And Bennett is chilling in his room, reading his books. I read him some weird dragon book today, and I was very confused by the whole thing, but he got it from library. But anyways, I'm gonna continue working on the vlog, and kind of see what time it is. I want to be in bed reading by like 9, and it's 7, so realistically should be in there by 8. I don't think I'm gonna do anything wild, but definitely editing this is definitely high on the list of things to do, just to get it exporting overnight. It'll probably take a bit since it's 4 hours, but I'll update you if anything interesting happens. Okay, so it is 8:21, and my like closet has needed a good little tidying up for a little bit. So I have been, actually I also need some more water. I have been, well, just today I've been listening to A Court of Frost and Starlight. I've listened to it during my lash treatment. Also, look at my lab bump. A Court of Frost and Starlight, an audiobook. So I was like, okay, I'm going to keep listening to it while I clean up this, some stuff out there to clean up. I need to like refill my tampon area. And then I'll just like listen to this while I'm doing that, and then I'm going to switch to book form. I'm probably not going to drink anymore because I feel like I just refilled this, so I feel like I'm just going to have to pee a bunch when I do that. So I'm just going to clean. And okay, I finished A Court of Frost and Starlight. I'm glad to be done with this. I'm glad to be done with it. Literally read the first like this, probably like this much, like 3 times. Just kept falling asleep. And then Assistant to the Villain is what I'm gonna read next. It's got your red edges. But I am excited to get this one going. It's gonna be like my Halloween type of read. And then I think the next one I'm gonna read is Hooky. I don't know, but this is gonna be what I start tomorrow. Nick said that he's gonna be coming laugh out loud fantasy romance with severe heads hanging from the office ceiling and employees betting on which interns will be fed to the dragon. Okay. I love a map. Interested to read like a fantasy romance LOL version. It is about 300 pages. It is looking to be maybe multi-point of view. I'm only seeing an EV. Oh no, there's the villain, which I normally don't really love. That's why I think that this one was such a bummer for me. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And then I'm gonna read this one. Might take a break in the middle to read that, and then I'm gonna read one more volume of this probably after I finish this one. So that's like my next in line lineup. I told Nick that we could do something fun tomorrow. I don't know if he actually wants to do anything fun, but I was like, I could kind of take off tomorrow. Like, there's things I could do, but nothing I have to do, you know what I mean? So we'll see if he decides he wants to do anything. I guess also depend on the weather. I'm gonna look and see if there's any movies playing tomorrow I want to see. I feel like we're just like, it sounds boring, but we do just like going to the movies. Right now I don't think that there's anything really out, which is disappointing. So we'll see. And also it was very rainy today, and I was like, we could go downtown and like walk around and get lunch or something, but I don't really know about that either. I'm trying not to get my eyelashes wet per the orders. I have a million alarms. I'm like the worst with skincare, guys. Don't tell anyone though. I literally just like do this and then wash my face like shit. That's all I'll show. So I cookie crumbles, and every once in a while I'll put moisturizer on if I feel like it's like, that's the whole thing. If I feel like dry. That's that. I'm gonna brush my teeth, put deodorant, do mouthwash. And that's all she wrote, so good night. Good morning. Like, the kids are out. It's 7:30. I am about to make some coffee and see how it goes. Nick switched out the coffee today, so it's a little bit more promising of a situation. I think this is Tony gave him this. Like, they usually like split bags of stuff, so counterculture, whatever. So I'm gonna just do it easy today and do, oh my god, this thing scares me all the time. Just do like 4 caramel shot. And then I'm gonna use some of, I looked up like how to make the, what's it called? Nick uses this, and I'll show you what Nick uses. It's like, it's not the ones that Dutch Bro uses, but, and he uses, I personally am gonna use this and this and see what happens. Also, like, do you have to put caramel in the refrigerator? It says to. I feel like I just talked about yesterday, like, needing to follow rules. But my thing is it gets so hard, and I feel like, does it need to go in there? Because it's just like sugar. I feel less weird about it than like butter. I don't know. So we're gonna try it out and see what happens. I also have ice on the ready. I just hate like having coffee and then the ice just like melts right away. I feel like I need like to make like actual ice cubes, like in an ice cube tray, so it won't like, it only makes about like that much actual drink. I feel like I like need bigger ice cubes so they don't melt as much. I don't know how much of this to put in, because I've never used it, but I'm gonna do the caramel first because that just seems less scary. I'm also gonna grab a straw. All right, just basically stir it. So we're gonna do caramel. This is a very unhealthy coffee, but honestly, whatever works. We're gonna do like that much for now. Give it a little swirly, whirly, whirly. And then I'm not measuring anything, but I'm gonna do like a half, 2/3 pump of that. And then we'll do half and half. Which milk freaks me out, so I don't know how this is gonna freak me out, but here we are. Just shook that up. Gonna give it a little zhuzh. I don't know, like that much. Give it a more stir. I don't know, I feel like maybe more caramel. Okay. All right, let's give it a pre-ice watered down test. It's very sweet. I made a mess. All right. There's ice in. I don't know, maybe the vanilla is not my energy. All right, ice, give it another stir. I don't know. I don't really know about it. I don't know about it. It's like, I don't think I like this counterculture coffee. It has like a, like a pretzel. I have a chip. Let me clear my senses with something salty. Clear my taste buds real quick. Alright, try it again. It just has like a tang. It's like a not a good tang. Maybe it's like, oh, maybe I need to store that upside down. I think it was easier. I'm just gonna drown it in caramel, even though it's just all stuck to my thing. It'll all slowly but surely dwindle down into nothingness. Yeah, I'm thinking. I'll like drink it, but I'm not like happy about it. Does that make sense? I feel like it just doesn't taste smooth. It tastes kind of like bitter, but like in a yucky way. I don't know. Also putting caramel in this, like with a straw, is just not the move. Do a little of that. I'm not a big fan of caramel on its own. Real time. I probably should drink it, but it's not good. It's not good. Running. I'm gonna try out that lip color I got yesterday, so I'm taking you on the journey. So, am I gonna wear any other makeup? Probably no. Maybe I'll brush my hair though. So basically I wanted to try this. So it's like NYX Shine Loud, which I'm normally not like a shiny gal, but you know what? When in Rome. So we're gonna go ahead and put the red on first. It's like really red. NYX gonna be like, what's going on? Should have tested this. I cleaned this yesterday, but I didn't like Windex it. Break it out like a crazy person. You never really notice until you really take out the magnifying mirror here, but you know. Okay. Okay. This is crazy. I wonder if I like don't put the, it's like very shiny. It's a little nerve-wracking. Makes it look cute. Okay, so what's the directions on this? Do I just like put the shiny part on? Because I feel like it's gonna get like the inside here is gonna get real gross. But I wait for it to dry. It's a real tragic time to be me. Getting like tacky. Like, do I have to put the shine part on? It says it doesn't transfer, which I think is like the most bizarre of all things. Maybe we'll do a little bit of concealer. It's not, it's pretty rough and tough around these parts. I really like this concealer though. It's like, I'm gonna do my under eyes because I feel like they're a problem, but like they're not as big of a problem as everything else going on here. It's like very sticky. don't remember to speed this part up. Probably not. So sorry. Okay, let's try the other part because I think this is too sticky for me just to not. That's weird. It's weird how it just went from like sticky to like comfortable. So it says no transfer, but like I don't know about this. I don't know. I'm gonna do a little dry shampoo too because I can't wash my hair today. I need to keep my face as dry as possible, but I'm kind of scared to like do this. That's bizarre. Like, there's nothing there. That's just my finger color. Hold on, me like. Okay, there's a little bit, but like. I think I need to put more of the gloss on. I think I need a full coverage part of the gloss. Okay. I'm a believer. I mean, most of that's like the gloss. Okay, let's try that, and then let's do something about this hair, because it's just, I cleaned my, like, I'm so proud of myself. Shouldn't really be, but you know. Cleaned, like, my little drawers here. My baseboards need to have an accident soon. Cute, cute, cute. So we're just gonna do a little dry shampoo, because, again, this is just wet. So I'm gonna just use, I don't have that much left in here. It's, like, doesn't even feel like anything. I think it's empty. I think it's like basically empty. So I'm gonna switch over to Olaplex 4D dry shampoo. Yeah, that's more like it. This is a real technical application here. Nice having blonde hair though, because you don't get like that cast. Also, I feel like I have like a chest cramp. Like, you ever get like a cramp here for no reason? I think it's like I slept wrong, because I have this, like, I call it my orthopedic pillow, but like it's not actually an orthopedic pillow, but also it might be, I don't really know the definition of an orthopedic pillow, but yeah, I think it's just like a crate, like sore, I don't know. But I have this pillow, and I was like, oh, she's getting kind of old. Like, I feel like she's just old. So I like went on Amazon and reordered. Oh, wow, that actually feels very nice. What a heck. Okay. I was like an IGK, I think it's IGK believer, but this like feels like I just washed my hair. That's weird. The other one, it like looks like you wash your hair, but it doesn't feel like it. Like, it feels like a, oh, that's nice. It doesn't feel like I have dry shampoo in my hair. Okay. I'm a believer. This like, it literally feels like, it like feels like a little bit oily, probably in the spots like back here where I didn't like actually get any, but like it feels like I washed my hair. I mean, I think it even like looks better than normal. That's weird. Okay. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I rebought the pillow, and I'm pretty sure in the past, it's a year and a half old. I looked. In the past year and a half, I'm pretty sure they probably like changed manufacturers or changed the like feel, because obviously I use this pillow every single night, and I haven't had neck issues since I started using this pillow, I think, or maybe it's only been a year. I don't remember, but Things funnier. I can tell it's just not the same. So I'm like, I don't remember if like memory foam like needs time to like firm up, but it's too like squishy. That's the setup, but like my hair feels good. I don't think I'm ever gonna buy any other dry shampoo because this is bizarre. You see that? It looks so good. Yeah, I think my shoulder hurts. I had to have slept wrong because it's like painful. This coffee I've been really sipping on. It's been really lasting me. I feel like the more watered down it gets, the less like offensive it is. I'll just leave it here. But I need to go to Target because I need those palm-sized pumpkins and also a couple other random things that I need. And Nick is working on Spider-Man still. Yeah, I'm working hard, hardly working. What's that noise? So he doesn't want to go, but we're hanging out later. I think we're gonna go to lunch and then we're gonna do stuff the rest of the day. I don't know, probably like home things, like play a game or cuddle and take a nap because I'm tired. What's the weather like? 73. I do not need a jacket, but maybe I'll show you me at Target, but I'll show you what I get when I come back. Diet Coke, Coke Zero, and I can explain the rest, kind of. That's what happens when I go to Target without supervision. Oh, I'm gonna show you where I go. This is the most bizarre thing though. Somebody left like their cart at the self-checkout and just like walked away with their bag and left it there, and I was like, that's different. Okay, so basically I got applesauce. More of these because my family loves them. They made good morning bars. I got all 3 flavors. Slim Jims mild for Bennett's one because they had none at HEB. I got these for Theo for Christmas because we got Lila those slippers and she loved them and Theo wants them and he loves his dinosaur shoes, so I thought he'd like those. I also got this skirt. I'm gonna try it on. It's like a sweat short skirt. Not sure on it. I also got one decoration for Christmas because I'm crazy about Christmas. I might actually just like put it up. We're gonna put it right here. No, she needs to go more like in your face. We'll put it over here. I'm ready for Christmas. I just don't care about Halloween. Also, got this sparkly claw clip, which I can actually use right now. Because why not? So stinking cute. They had so many sparkly ones, so I was like, okay, just calm down. You only need one. She's cute. Then, Christmas-wise, it's a little unhinged, but they're like $3. So, Santa plate, gingerbread plate, Christmas tree plate. If they would have had 3 of these, I would have just got 3 of those. Also got this for like game night. I figured I could put some stuff in it, decoration. And then I also got these. I thought these were the perfect like fruit size bowl for Christmas. Then also got new kitchen towels for Christmas, which Nick uses the kitchen regular one, like Christmas one all year round. So we could switch those out for like a hand towel and dishwashing towel. I needed pumpkins for the kids, and like this is as close to like palm size as I could find, and they are like kind of spooky looking. So we have those. And then the last thing I got is kind of I'm gonna try it on and see how it goes. But I thought this would be so cute for New Year's Eve. This is $35 though, so we're gonna try it on, but I'm like already obsessed with it because it sparkles. So I'm gonna try on these 2 things probably in my closet, see how they go. But a little unhinged, a little not unhinged, so probably should put the receipt place just in case, but that's a little. Obviously I'll probably wear a strapless bra with this, but like forget about it. Like, she's mine. I'm keeping her forever. I'll probably wear her on multiple occasions, and I have literally no regrets at all. It's also pretty cute. I'm like not obsessed with it, but I'm not mad about it. I think that the pockets give it this weird, but for like chilling around the house or like girls' day or something, I think it's cute. So I'm probably gonna keep it. Also probably like a shirt that actually is like more cropped. I think be a cute look. It makes my butt kind of flat, but it's okay.
The bread cell.
You cracked me up. We just spent like 7 hours at Kendra Scott.
40 minutes, I think.
Yeah, that was very long for like a repair. And then I got a present for somebody, and then we're at North. Are you excited?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm starving. Like literally was hungry an hour ago. How do you feel right now?
Very good. Very excited.
I ordered from the kids menu. It's illegal, but she did it anyways. We are back. Wait, do you want to show them what you picked out for Little Miss Lila Joy?
Yeah.
Lipstick, still looking pretty good. All right.
I'm looking pretty rough. I need to shave and shower. Just saying now.
Okay.
It's just so easy not to do that.
So literally, Nick is always like, they have too many clothes, blah, 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 blah. But then he's like, we should go to Zara. We should just go to Zara.
So we got the sweatshirt. Does this Dalmatian have a name? Do the little ones have names?
I think they do, but I don't remember his name. With like matching pants.
And that was all I picked out.
That's all you picked out?
Yeah, I did good.
But then we got the Marie shirt, because she's Tootsie Marie. And then I was like, oh, we need like picture clothes for like holidays. So I picked out this for Lila Joy. And obviously she'll wear it otherwise. Like this little like cream top with a little skirt. Like, what? It's not the cutest thing ever. And then the boys are gonna wear, this is for Theo. And we're just gonna do black jeans for the boys probably. And Nick will do black jeans and a top, and then this one's Bennett's. Theo's is more like a flannel-y material, and Bennett's is like in between a flannel and like a t-shirt material. I think it's a cute little look, so I'm gonna have to like think of something for me to wear and look and see what Nick has to wear, but we did that. We went to Kendra Scott. I got a gift for a friend because we were there for 100 years, because we bought Nick's mom a bracelet for her birthday, and it already broke, and I was just like, seems kind of wild. But they did not have like a replacement there or in any of the Austin stores, which I think there's 3 of them. So they said it's a 6 to 8 month wait because of the holidays are upon us, which I think is another wild and crazy thing. And it literally took like 45 minutes. But she said, granted, that it was like her first time doing a, what's it called? First time doing a like repair, but like goodness gracious. So that's what we got, and I don't know what the plan is now. Nick tells me I have to clean out my closet, but we'll see about that. I took a nap. Also, one of my best friends had a baby. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So exciting. She's not gonna try vlogs though, so I'm not gonna congratulate or anything crazy, but got an Amazon package in too, but I'll get that. How's like everything going? Did I tell you I took a nap? Ugh. Me and Nick were like, oh, we're gonna spend time together and do something. We're just cuddly. I'm making like the most easiest, most basic version of a taco. So I'm just getting out all my ingredients in one fell swoop. We got up, we set an alarm for 4, and I forgot to put like a sound on the alarm. So unfortunately, well, fortunately I woke up without needing an alarm, but unfortunately I did not wake up at 4. That's okay. The French toast yesterday was bussin', by the way. Ooh, it was so good. Bennett ate like, I swear like whenever he likes something, he eats like everything. Like this morning I made him avocado toast, hence why the toaster is out. And he ate, I think, like 3.5 pieces of avocado toast. That avocado toast yielded so much avocado. But he ate like don't remember how many pieces of French toast, maybe like 3 or 4, plus like bacon. Just like, dang, I think Nick only ate 2. So he ate more than Nick. I think I ate 3 too, because it was so good. Tacos basically, like I said, this is the most basicest form of a taco. It's just basic. I don't have any taco seasoning though. I do have like a container, but I'm gonna go see if I have any like in the packet. Basically, ground beef. I'm not gonna show you this because you don't care. Ground beef. I'm gonna cut up this red onion. I'm gonna cut it all up because I'll need it also for Saturday. I think a red onion should be good in the fridge today. I'll double check. Tortillas. I'm gonna do the kids like burritos because they like it that way. I'm gonna do the thing like I did with the chicken wraps and seal it with a little cheese. Cheese, sour cream, Cholula, lettuce in the pan. I'm gonna see if I have a seasoning pack. Also, lipstick has held up today. I've not already applied it. I've eaten meals. You're about to die. And thankfully, I do actually have taco seasoning. The taco buffet. Okay, so I'm gonna go cook and I'll talk to you later. Bye! I'll lie to you, tonight was actually pure torture. Bennett's teacher, like, until now, his homework was just like reading homework, which is like easy. He's pretty good at reading. But they added like more homework now, which she said before that there wasn't going to be other homework, so I'm kind of confused as what's going on. But basically it's like writing homework, and Bennett's handwriting is so bad. It's like just like Nick's. So I'm like, might need to get him like a tutor just to like snap it out of him, because he's just also like doesn't want to do anything about it. So I don't know, but it's just been like hell basically getting him to like write stuff. Like, he can read it, he can spell it, but when it comes to writing it, he's like it's very messy, it's very hard to read. Like, he can say, if you say like spell ducks, he can spell it, and like he can, but just like the writing looks horrible and it's just like really hard to read, and he's really messy, and he just is like very not focused. So it's just been struggle bus. Also have not reapplied. It's not bad for like literally all day. Took a nap and ate 2 meals with it. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. Me and Nick were gonna hang out, but I think I'm just gonna read, I think. Yeah, maybe I don't know. I just feel like so tired. I feel like it sounds like dramatic, but from 5 to 7, it's just like chaos. Like pure chaos. 5 to 7 feels like longer than my whole work day. And I saw like a meme on Instagram that is also like, it was just the meme was like 5 to 7 really tests my whole life patience. But like actually, it's a lot. And I feel like I probably don't even have it that bad, but I'm just like, especially 3, just like all over the place. So I start off having like good vibes, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, that, and another thing when they go to bed. And then I'm like, maybe no. That's the whole setup. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just something fun, but I also just want to like lay down. Good morning, friends. It is Wednesday, which means it's girls' day. Whoop, 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 whoop. Just got the kids out the door. It's 7:30. Nick's gonna get me Dutch Bros, and I'm going to do something that I'm not excited to do, but I need to do, and that is clean my closet. I feel like every season, and there's only really 2 in Texas, which is summer and fall. And fall is like kind of gross. It's been raining for like days. Yeah, oh, it smells real good in here. I don't even know what I have in. Is it this one? The Creep Show, pumpkin, sugar donuts, marshmallow, fireside type, creamy cheesecake, graham crackers. Doesn't really smell like that, to be honest. So this morning I'm gonna be cleaning my closet, which is gonna be a real fun and exciting time. But I have a couple things to do beforehand because Nick is like literally just leaving now. I have to send Dusk like some mood board, which I might actually just do tomorrow. I don't think she's gonna like get to it. I also have to check a I'm like very tired. I was gonna try and sleep in today, but I was like, nah, I should just get up. I had to pay an invoice for work for I placed an order. And I tried something different because I've been getting requests to add like hole reinforcers to the foil bundle. So for this foil bundle in particular, I'm going to add it in because it's not like a real like, it's like the thing is I just got in like 40, I think 30 or 40 more confetti foil bundles and another new design. If you haven't seen it, you'll see with Cyber Monday as like the first time. But I'm going to try it out for this foil bundle, which this foil bundle will be in January Mystery for the first time. It's going to premiere in there. Just wanted something special with it because it is like the birthday like kit. I'm just checking and seeing how it works because you only get 3 of the fancy headers, which I'm kind of like torn about because sometimes I like taking the fancy headers and like putting them actually like as 7 of the headers in the spread. But, you know, I'll try it, see how everybody likes it. This is a really cute foil bundle. It's very simple in design, but usually I try to have like a couple different like, what's it called? Like shapes I'm working with. This one I'm only technically working with like 2, but like one's like filled in and the other's not, and then another shape and then just dots. So it's like simple, but I feel like it kind of works for the like theme. So the proofs all look good, and then I have to check the price because sometimes they're kind of annoying about the pricing. So I have to compare it to past invoices and see if they're jipping me. And I have to check and make sure that all the foils are right and everything. So to make sure we have all the foils. This one I'm not ordering in like a ton. Like the Cyber Monday one I ordered in I think like 15 foil colors. This one I'm only ordering, so the price will technically be a little bit higher. Actually it's like pretty close to the same as it was. This one I'm only ordering 10 foils total. But it's fine. It's looking like the price is right, so we're good. Okay, so I'm going to pay for this. Lots of dollars. Lots and lots of dollars. But you know what? It's the way the cookie crumbles. Just the way the cookie crumbles. So I'm going to pay for this. And they're rushing me the foil, which I don't think I've used. Like, at least in, like, since I've had the foil bundles that are all the same sheet size. I don't know if I've ever used this foil color in particular that I'm using for Cyber Monday Mystery. So I'm probably going to order it in a confetti then, too. But I don't think I've ever really used it. But maybe I have, but honestly, I don't know. I have to go to the PayPal and send some dollars. I'm just tired, you know. Yeah, I'm going to clean my closet today. I'm thinking about taking it to like a consignment shop, like my whatever I'm donating, to see like if I could get any dollars for it, because I feel like some of my stuff's nice, like, and that's why I think I've been like pushing off like getting rid of stuff, is because I'm like, it's nice, and like sometimes I've like only worn it a couple times, but like realistically like it's just not gonna happen to me. for me. Like to wear it again. So I don't know. I'm gonna try and take it somewhere and see if I could do that. I was thinking about doing like Poshmark, but it just sounds like a lot of work. But we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. All right, so that is paid for. Gonna message them saying paid. Sent the dollars over. It looks like Kirsten's working on, she's actually collating me a foil bundle because I feel like that just came in because I feel like it'd be good for the holidays. So I'm gonna release that soon. I was thinking I should actually kind of move her stuff around a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna move December Mystery up. What's December Mystery? Because I can just look while I'm here. December is, oh, it's cute. It's very cute. It's like a different theme and it's more like spring, summer forward. But I mean, like, I think most people have their like winter kits like at least started by now, and I already did a winter kit in like October. So I always try to plan like ahead with mystery. Like I get some comments that are like, oh, like this doesn't seem seasonally appropriate for the time. And I'm like, well, I just don't want to be sending out like a fall kit in September. Like it just doesn't like fully make sense. Or sending out like a winter or like a kind of like Christmas time. Like I would never do Christmas in mystery, but in like December, like it just doesn't make sense. I feel like, at least for me, like I have my stuff planned basically through January at this point. So I'm like looking for Valentine's, which basically the mystery that I went up this morning is like Galentine's, and then is going to be spring. So I try to like do it in the way that like, I'd rather you have something early than be like, oh crap, I already have kits for this. Like I need to roll back. And then anytime, of course, like anytime kits are good. Did you go up this morning? Yeah, okay. And then a message Kitnish Chess, and I think that's it then. And I'm gonna go start prepping my areas. I guess I have some videos I can watch while I do this too, so it'll be a good time. I'll show you what my thought process is. Long story short is I did my long sleeve area and then I did my short sleeve. These are like all cropped, and then those are like t-shirts that are like nicer, but I realistically should just put them in my t-shirt drawer, if we're being honest. I might just do that because I have room now. This is my get rid of pile. This is like needs to go on hangers because it was in the wrong drawer. Nick probably put it away and he just, I forgot it exists because he put it in the wrong drawer. This is stuff that like, I don't know, can you donate like bras? Cause like I'm gonna do like a donate pile, and then like I'll have to like Google it. A donate pile, and then like a like try to take and sell somewhere pile. Cause like obviously there's definitely a big difference if there's a stain on it or if it's just like bleh quality anyways. These are 2 t-shirts I want to wear soon because they're like Disney like holiday shirts. But basically this is my pajamas. Like I don't really wear pajamas. I just take a pair of pajamas to Disney when I go basically. But like every once in a while, like these I wear around Christmas time, like around the house, like on a Saturday if I'm not going anywhere. But I have a couple pair of pajamas in here, and then I have like my cozy stuff, like literally cozy from Skims, and then my t-shirts, which I feel like I could fit the last couple of t-shirts like in here now, but there's just mostly like chillin' shirts. I feel like I could also do like maybe like a different variation of this, but I could definitely fit like another 4 in there. This is my like workout drawer or athletic wear. This one had brown hair. These are all like workout outfits, and then these are like little bralettes. Like I wore one at last vlog that has like a hole where the boobs are. I just wear them as shirts because I don't care. This is like sassy stuff. but this is not where it actually goes, so I might need to like move that. But I'm thinking about making that like a real bra drawer because I have a lot more real bras now. Like I just, for the longest time, let me show you what I like. That's not it. Of course, it's like the one time I can't find a real bra. This is basically my bra of choice. I have like 100 of them. I'm currently wearing one right now. They hold up so well. Like, it's kind of like wild. This one is like pilling, but you know, not like wild. It's mostly just like from other things, but this is what I wear most of the time. It's from Skims, and it like holds everything up. It doesn't like, I feel like a real bra like does give you like a different shape to your boobs. But I feel like this does the trick and it's comfortable and I could wear it and not be like annoyed about it. So it's like they're not like cotton, it's like stretchy, but I prefer those. But I'm thinking about making this like a real bra drawer and tights. And I only have a couple of real bras because I've been realistic with myself and I measured my boobs, and none of these bras, actually I found one bra that like was the right size. I had this for forever, so I don't know what kind of delusion I was in then, but one of those bras that like go like really far down. But I don't really have any shirts like that, and if I did, I probably just like, this is the lowest cut shirt I have. I just wouldn't wear a bra with it. But I'm just gonna save it just in case there's like some kind of wild dress. I think I do have one dress that I don't know where I'd wear it to, but I have it. So this half is done. Basically, I need to move on to the other half. I'm using like a t-shirt, tank top as a whatever. And then I also have a bunch of shirts here that are like impression shirts, Scribble Prince Go shirts, whatever, that I feel like need their own drawer. And I'm gonna maybe take a couple and like crop them as like work on my sewing machine. Nick delivered me Dutch Bros. Because I said if I'm working on this, and like I said, these all need to be hung. These he put in with workout shirts, but these aren't, well, this one he did not. This one is me. The rest he put out with workout shirts, but they're not workout shirts. They're like anytime shirts. So there's that. But I'm going to go start working on my other half of my closet. So this was, I don't know if this is the hard half or the easy half. So I'm just going to kind of like move everything and like, I'm like a scooter. I'm going to scoot over to here. Scooch, 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 scooch. I do have like a Disney section, but like, we're gonna be realistic with ourselves. That's not going anywhere. My Disney section's on Nick's side of the closet, so I feel like it almost, well, I have coats up there, and I could go through some of those because there's some that I'm just like not like about anymore. Not that many though. Could just keep them because I don't buy coats. So basically in here we have sweatshirts, can't see, sweatshirts, swimsuits, jean shorts, which jean shorts and leggings. My leggings have to be heavily filtered simply because I have like my preferred biker short is from Aritzia. Their leggings are my opinion superior. I need to make a whole different drawer with like that kind of stuff in it. Are superior, and a lot of them have pilling on the bottom because I've had them for like 6 years, and my biker shorts I wear every day, and I have like maybe black ones, maybe like 8 to 10 pairs that I've cycled through, which sounds like a lot, but for like literally like 5 years, I think it's been 5 years, those have been the ones that I've cycled through. So yeah, I need to like get all the ones that have pilling and just get rid of them and count how many I have, and then just order new ones because they're just kind of a lost cause at this point. So I feel like I also have a lot of sweatshirts that I don't wear. This is one of my favorites. It says Talentless on it. I don't know if Scott Disick's brand or it's like his like thing, but I always forget that I have this. I kind of want to hang these. One, because they take up so much room in a drawer, but two, like my t-shirt drawer, I don't really wear those on the normal. It's more like, oh, it's a lazy Saturday, I'm gonna pull out a t-shirt as like pajamas basically. This I would wear like out. So I think I want to like hang that one. And then there are like ones like this one. I mean, around the holidays, I do need to wear this. So I'm gonna pull this one out just to like put with the Disney shirt because I want to wear it. It's a Carly Rae Jepsen Christmas shirt. And then I have like some long sleeves. I feel like I'm like, maybe I should move the pajamas up to where the real bras are gonna live. And then I would have room to put long sleeves over there because I only have a couple. Because I would put like this Post Malone one. And I have this Rugrats one. Have I ever worn it? No, but I just feel like, or maybe I wore it once. I don't know. And then I also have this TLC one, which, first of all, it's TLC. Second of all, it says 1992 on it, which is the year I was born. So I needed it. And we have an Emotion long sleeve from Carly Rae Jepsen. And then I have a, like a Wicked shirt. It says Defying Gravity on it. So I'm going to put those over with the t-shirts. And then I also, as far as sweatshirts go, I have this Peloton hoodie that Amanda got me, I think, last year for Christmas. I'm going to hang that because I could wear that out too. I have this Post Malone sweatshirt that I'm just going to, I think actually Amanda got me this too. I'm going to go ahead and just put that into the long sleeve pile because it's like a sweatshirt but it's long sleeve. This is also a Carly Rae Jepsen, but I'd wear this out. It says Kiss. I love Carly Rae Jepsen. I also have another Talentless in pink. And then I have another Post Malone hoodie. I think that this winter, I feel like every season I have a uniform, and then that would clear up this drawer to maybe turn this drawer into like basically Scroll Prints Go for Impression. I think that would be like a cute little drawer to have. I basically think that this year, I'm gonna just fold this while I talk. My winter or my fall, I probably could, I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, I feel like it might be time to start, like, pulling, I don't know what kind of fold that was. Pulling down my, like, long sleeves and putting up my, like, crops. I don't know. But I feel like my winter, I'm gonna fold anything that I'm not gonna, like, alter. That's what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna leave a different pile of, like, stuff I can alter. Is gonna be like sweatshirts and biker shorts or sweatshirts and leggings. I feel like I'm just like in a cozy part of my life. Yes, another Scroll Prints Co. hoodie. Yeah, I feel like that's just like the zone with a pair of Uggs. I think that sounds fantastic. I think like most of the t-shirts I'm gonna try altering. And then the sweatshirts, I don't think I'm gonna do much with. This one's like pretty stained though. I got this one kind of grody looking, but we'll just throw her in here for memories. So it's another Scroll Prints. I might try and alter this one though, because this one's kind of plain. This one's a print impression one. This is one of my favorite ones. It's so like comfy cozy. It's like the foiled lettering, handmade and hand tie-dyed by Kane. This is a print impression one. It's like a really thick, nice one. That one in there. And then I have a print impression, like cropped. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie though. This crop is way too short for me. I think I cut this. I'm probably just gonna donate this one. And then, oh, this is a t-shirt. I love this t-shirt. I'm so mad because I got like oil stains on it. It's kind of hard to see. It's not super bad, but there's like oil stains on it, but it has like, it's Texas Made Supply Co. I think they're like pretty local to me, but I should have got it in black. You can see it more in the like shadows, the oil stains on it, but I think this is so cute. It says bury me in Texas. Cremate me, please. Okay, so that's going there. This pile's all gonna get hung. Well, that's that drawer. That seems a little more reasonable. My swimsuit, I don't really think I'm going to do much decluttering. I decluttered in the spring. I like having options for swimsuits, and like there's like 20 here and they don't take up any space. There's also like cover-ups in here. So I'm going to say that this one's fine because I love all my swimsuits and they vary from like, actually my favorite swimsuit is the Skims one. It's just like so comfortable, especially like chasing around kids. It's just like a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. But I also, the one that I get the most compliments on is from Walmart. The shorts are whatever, but the top is super cute. It has like the same, or no, these are the bottoms. So They're just whatever. They have like a butt cut out, but they're like high-waisted, and then the top has like the boob cut out. And I get the most compliments on that, like from like older women who are like, that looks so good. Or just women in general, that looks so good. And I'm like, I don't know. It's a good one. And it's from Walmart. Then I have this area that's called jean shorts. Now here's my big old problem. Is remember how excited I was that I fit into jean shorts in the beginning of the summer if you watched that vlog? If you didn't, basically I was really excited because I was able to fit into my jean shorts that had never fit before. I wore like one pair of jean shorts this summer. It's just not the vibe for me at all. But then I'm like, it's just like, maybe next summer I'll be into jean shorts. I have yet to be into jean shorts. Who wants to wear jeans when you can wear leggings? I think I just need to minimize the thing here. Because I did wear a couple pairs. And I don't remember which ones I wore. I also have a pair of random leggings in here. See, like, we got major pilling on the thigh area. So let's like go through my shorts because this is just kind of DUMB. So a lot of these are just Target, so realistically they were like $10. But like I didn't wear them. These ones are also Target. I feel like I should keep like a couple, and then I have like these shorts. I actually found a pair like those, I don't know if you saw in a vlog a couple vlogs back, they're like green shorts from Target, and they don't have the exact shorts, but they have the same material and it looks like the same cut shorts. They don't have the other ones, they're all like sold out. But I was thinking about ordering black ones to see how I like them because I kind of like those shorts. Like they're high-waisted, they're stretchy, and they like are short. Does that make sense? But they like are comfortable. Next time I wear them, I'll show you. It still has the tags on it, so obviously I have not worn them. I don't know. I'm just gonna go through and see if there's any that are really calling my name. Still have the tag on them, so I haven't worn them. These are just like really short. I feel like I should keep like one black pair. I kind of like shorts with buttons because I feel like the zippers don't come down. So thinking about maybe keeping those ones. I like these ones because they're cuff. I like these white ones for like a white option because I feel like you need white shorts more often than not. I haven't worn those. I feel like if I also like got into like a mood where I would want to wear jean shorts, I could just go buy a pair of jean shorts, but I just like this is where I like get hung up, is I'm like, well, like one day. Okay, so good American shorts are like my ideal. I really like them. The only thing is I feel like they're all stretchy. So I feel like for me, I like Target or whoever's denim shorts that aren't like as stretchy. Like these are just so stretchy, which I like because then like they're comfortable. But I feel like if I'm wearing jean shorts, it's more of like I'm trying to like dress up and I want everything to be sucked in. Does that make sense? Like, and these don't like suck in the pooch, whereas like these suck in the pooch. But I think as far as my like, I'm going to keep 2 pairs of good American shorts because that's literally all I have anymore. The other ones I have are too big, which is a great thing to have, right? Is too big shorts. And then I'm going to keep 1 pair of black shorts, which these are just from Target, just to have. And then what I'm kind of missing here is I'm going to keep this pair of like super light washed. And then I'm going to keep, I think the one that like kind of like doesn't look like the others would be, I actually really think that both these are really cute. Like as far as wash goes, I like this like 90s denim wash. I think I'm just going to keep this many pairs. And then like I feel like then next year I'll be like, okay, I don't need them. Because then I got rid of like basically over half of them. We're just talking through this part pretty much. So we're gonna have those, and I think then let's just this is the problem. What is this? Oh, a skirt. Okay, so this is the area of, I have a lot of, is leggings and shorts. And I also have some French bracelets in here, apparently. A lot fits in this one drawer, though. So basically with clearing out this drawer, I think I can do an all black drawer and then a colored drawer. So I'm really sad about this skirt. I might try and bleach it, but I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you could tell on camera, but it's got tinged pink because I washed a red dress with it. So I might try and like bleach those because it's a really cute like skirt. All of my colored shorts I basically only ever wear at Disney. These ones have Hecapillin, but I don't really feel like, for the most part, I just wear these underneath things. I don't really wear them not because you can see right through them. So I feel like realistically I don't, like the pilling isn't like a huge deal because I'm not wearing them like outright. And then as far as other of the colored shorts, I don't wear them that often. Like I said, I basically wear them to Disney, but I got all of these, like every one that's not black. This one's like super pilly too. But everyone that's not black from Aritzia, I did get on like clearance. So I don't feel like too bad about it, you know? Oh, I do have another pair of white. Probably also got them on clearance, if I'm going to be honest with you. So all of these I'm going to keep because, and I'm going to try and bleach this. This is going to go a different pile. All of these ones I'm going to keep because they're good for Disney, basically, is where I'm at. So I'm going to put those in like 2 piles. There. Then I'm going to do skirts. So I went through like a skirt situation last winter. I was like big on skirts. There's some that I'm like still would wear, and then there's some that I'm just like not as into. So I'm probably going to go through those. But like we said, what are these? I don't think I've ever worn them. New pair of leggings. Okay, I'm going to try and wear those because I feel like those feel different. There's also 2 different types of materials from Aritzia. There's the butter material, which I really do like because it's super comfortable. But then they have, actually I don't know if there's other materials. These are just the 2 that I know. There's the butter, which is really, really comfortable. If you want leggings for like hanging, chilling, being cozy, their butter leggings are everything. And I would just say just get 1 pair. Like you just need 1 pair. They're just so good. If you're like a legging gal. My neighbor was like, hey, like, I need new leggings. And I was like, you need to try Aritzia. And she tried them and she's like, wow, these are like even better than Lululemon. And I was like, no, literally they are. So you just need to try them. These are all of my black leggings, I think. Wait, no, here's a skirt. Nope, here's a skirt. I think this is all of them. So this is biker shorts. Obviously there's some of the dirty clothes, but biker shorts and leggings. Let's go through my skirts first. So this is just like a little like tennis skirt. I'm gonna keep this one because it's cute. This one like is less wrinkly than the rest. Then I have just a plain black one. This is from my like favorite brand from Amazon, like favorite skirt. Like it's more of a listing, I guess. So I'm gonna keep the black one. I also have a white one, and I think I'm gonna put this with like the Disney pile because I would wear this at Disney. These are also skirts, which is, I think, very helpful. So I'm going to put that with Disney because I would wear that at Disney. And then this one is like a split one, which I will be keeping. Realistically, probably going to be keeping most of them, to be honest with you, because I do quite like skirts. This is one of my favorite ones. It's like flannel material, and it's so cute. These are just cute with like a little like crop long sleeve. And then also a pink one, which I have yet to wear, but I think I'm also going to put with the like Disney ones because I feel like realistically, oh, and then I'm gonna put all of these skirts in here because I don't really wear them too often, but I kind of would like to dip into them more. I didn't really dip into them. They're more of like a, I feel like it's funny to say, like, I guess I can make another little pile here, that these are winter fashion, but 1 with tights I feel like they are, and 2 with me living in Texas. I want to like wear these ones because I feel like this is the material I like. So there's the butter, and then this is Style Atmosphere large high-rise 7/8 leggings. This is the other material. It's flexible support, high stretch, sweat wicking. These ones are made from 82% nylon. Let me grab a pair of like the legging shorts I like. Let's do a little comparison. I don't think these are the same material. Mine, they're so pilly, but I would need to get more, and I don't really know the next time I'm gonna go. Just basically need a full new wardrobe. Oh, the tag fell out of these. So I'm gonna try these ones. Maybe I'll wear these today and see how I like them. But I'm gonna wear those, I think. At least try them on. And then as far as my leggings go, we're just gonna look in the pilling area. These ones I don't really like, so I'm gonna donate them. But these are like, they're like butter, but they're like athletic, so they have like, they're more like, they have like a line and stuff on them, like line on the leg and stuff. They're like comfortable, but one, they have like a ton of pilling, and two, I think they're also just too loose. They might be an extra large, which that's the only other thing is I feel like the sizing, like I like a large, but I feel like yeah, these are like you're supposed to be working out in them. I don't know what size they are because the thing's like worn off. Yeah, those ones, not a fave. All right. Then the thing is I probably should just get all new ones, but we're gonna just go through. These ones don't look too bad, so we're gonna keep these ones. I'll show you like a bad pair. These are capris, but they don't have pilling on them. These, can you see? That is pilling. And then this is stuff where I'm like, I could maybe donate it, but even then it's kind of like rough and tough. And Nick's actually the person who was like, you need to get rid of some of these leggings. They look a little rough around the edges. This one's not too bad, so we'll keep those ones. The ones that are just like, are not too bad, we'll keep through the winter, especially because I cover most of them. This one's like, it's like a visible thing. Like I said, some of these are like most of them are like 5 years old. These are like okay-ish. Keep those ones. These ones are, they're okay-ish. These ones are pretty pilly. I feel like the ones that are like the butter get more pilly than the other ones. These are brown, so they're gonna go in the Disney drawer. Put them right on top so I can kind of squish those. I don't really go in this drawer, so I'm not gonna be squishing them. These ones are pretty alright. These are the butter ones, so they're more like, they should be more pilled, so those ones probably just didn't get they put on the bottom of the barrel. Pair of leggings. These are pretty pilled. These ones are okay. And then none of them are great because none of them are new. Besides that one pair of random leggings. These are like, I bought like short ones, which are good. Like I wore for this was under the Taylor, like this dress I wore for the Era store. Like these are nice to have. I'm actually gonna put these with my like shapewear real bras because that's the only time I wear those is like under really short dresses where I just want like a little more coverage. This is also a skirt. I wear this skirt a ton. It's just another Aritzia, like it's a really nice, like stretchy, thick, like bodycon skirt, which I never thought I'd probably be buying one of those after 2011, but you know, here we are. Gotta hydrate. That has like a ton of pilling. But these ones look good. Oh, it's because they're the boot cut ones. I got those last year because, you know, the boot cut yoga pant situation. Flared leggings are coming back in style. So I basically have leggings. I have 3. So these 2 plus the other ones. I haven't worn any leggings recently, I don't think. And then this is what I have for biker shorts. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then whatever's in my dirty clothes too. But these, like, realistically, probably, like, maybe summer or maybe Black Friday would be a good time to look and see if they have like a sale on them. I feel like they sometimes do. And then I can just get rid of all these older ones. Because like the pilling, like you can visibly see the pilling, but it's not like horrid on these ones quite yet. So I'm just going to make a drawer of just these. I'm going to try on those other leggings to see how they look. And then if I like, because I think I like this material because it's like more like sucks you in. And not that I like want to be like sucked in. How are the ones that I'm wearing? Very pilly. So I could probably just wash these and put them in the donate pile. But I like to feel like secure. I don't really care about the way I look, but the way I feel. Like I like to feel like it's almost like comforted. It's like, does that make sense? Like being held almost. So I'll like take note of the, it just has a tag on it. So I'm gonna just take note of that. And then this top drawer is just like accessories, and the same thing on the other side. There's like ponytails and sunglasses and whatever. Next order of business I'm probably going to speed through, but I'll just tell you what the sitch is I have, we have dresses, which I don't think I'm going to get rid of too many because I am like a dress girl. And then these are like pants. I can tell you right now I've worn like 3 of these, and one of them is another problem where the pilling, my favorite pair of sweatpants is from Fabletics. They're these ones. And the pilling on these ones, and the thing is I haven't had these 5 years, but the pilling on these ones are insane. So I kind of want to like do some research and see if I can get another pair of them because they're so, or just like note the material like combination. But a lot of this, like I'm probably going to try on a lot of the pants. I have some like, what are these called? One piece things that I'm going to like, I'll probably keep because you never know. And then over here is all my Disney stuff. So I'm not going to get rid of any of this. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's not going to happen for me. And then sometimes I come over here, like I'm going to wear this in the holidays. I thought to be like a nice, like little area to have. Like maybe I can turn, I know. I would like to like turn this into like wear soon, like outfits almost. Like curate outfits and put them up there. Which I feel like I realistically could do because I have this whole drawer is like empty now. Like maybe I could just move up some of this and then put some jeans in there because that's basically what's up here. Move these in with the dresses and then make this like a to wear soon section because I feel like that'd be nice to be able to like make outfits or like let's say those like holiday things I want to wear soon just so I don't like forget about them because I'm a forgetful gal. So maybe I'll do that. And then up here, this is all Nick's. He doesn't wear any of this. I'm going to be honest with you. He wears his Dungeon Daddy shirt for D&D. And then he wears t-shirts. And then over here is some coats and stuff. It's my favorite coat. It's funny because it's from Burberry. We got it at the outlets. And I'll just start going through the dresses while I'm talking to you. I got it at the outlets and it was like pretty inexpensive for Burberry. What are these? Pilled, I'm gonna be honest with you. And I was like, oh, this is a really nice jacket. Nick's like, we never need jackets, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't have like a winter coat. Because I live in Texas. That's probably like the main reason. I'll actually just take these ones down because I'm gonna see if I can find if they still sell these or if I'm just SOL, but they're just so comfortable. They have deep pockets. I like the ankle being tight. I'm gonna just do a little research on those. But anyways, pretty inexpensive, big puffer jacket. This boy, we fight over it every year. Like when it's actually cold and like we need to go outside. Or like if we go somewhere that's northern, because I have family in the north, I wear it. But like, or New York or whatever, but we fight over it. This puffer jacket. It's so comfy and it keeps you so warm. So, should have bought his own. As far as dresses go, like, there's not a lot that I'm willing to get rid of because anytime we go somewhere like nice, I wear a dress. And there's really not a lot in here that I don't wear. There's this one, which I feel like it's one of those things where it's like cute. It's from Forever 21, but I have not worn it, or I've wore it like before. Nope. It was $9. Haven't worn it, and I have other black dresses. Like black dresses are like something that I don't have. I'm not like hurting for black dresses. But I just have like preferred ones. Like I have this one dress, it's like a romper actually, from Topshop. I've had this for like 5 years and I've worn it probably 500 times. But for summer, this is the cutest romper. If I could find another one, I'd get rid of it and buy a new one because it is old. See, everything else here, like I wear, probably, no, I'm gonna leave it. Here's one that I just don't. I wore like for one thing. Actually, I feel like it's too harsh. I was like, I could maybe wear this for Christmas pictures. But I don't know, I don't think that's the vibe. I think the colors are too harsh. I need something else neutral. I think that Christmas pictures would be cute to wear this dress with like a flannel over top of it. This has bleach stains on it, which is sad because this is another dress I like. This is from, what's it called? You know the one I was talking about, leggings. Love this, but there's a bleach stain on it. Probably wore it and got my hair done. That's why I only wear white shirts to get my hair done now. See the bleach stain? There. Sad. That'll be in the donate pile. But I do love that one. I do have it in a different color, which is nice. But it's just so stretchy and nice. And I like a maxi dress like to wear around the house like in the winter. And then it's kind of like you're wearing like a permanent blanket. Hacks. I have a lot of like dresses from like when I would go places, like if I went to Vegas or something. I don't do that anymore, but if I did, like a lot of those dresses are pretty timeless. I also have a lot of dresses that are like I wore for like events, that if I ever like had to do like another event or something, I could wear this, or it's like more nice, so I feel like I could wear it to like a wedding or something if I got it dry cleaned. This is one that I don't think, this one still has a tag on it, but this one is one that I do not think I'll ever wear. It's from House of CB. So it was like, I think I got it on sale though. It was expensive, but the black one with sparkles would wear again. That one, I don't think I'd wear. And this, never getting rid of this. It's funny because I got this for the SPC planner party. We're ending up just talking through this anyways. Got that for the SPC planner party. I had gotten a different dress and then I went to Zara and that dress was like on sale for like $11 or $12. Or like 15 tops. It was like really, really inexpensive, or else I wouldn't have bought it because I bought my other dress on Amazon, I think. And is this, oh yeah, these are all okay. And I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. I was like, I need to just get it and then I could decide later. And then I remember everyone was like, no, like wear the other one. And I was like, I think the other one, like it didn't have sleeves and I was very self-conscious. I actually didn't know at that planner party, but I was pregnant. I found out like 2 days later that I was pregnant. But, yeah, I was like, I don't know. I like this one because it's like really short. And for me personally, like my legs are thick, but I like wearing short, I have my shorts up here too. I like wearing short dresses because I feel like I'm already like, I have like short. So I feel like if I wear like a little, like a longer, it just makes you look stumpy. So I feel like the shorter the dress, the better for me. I'm going to get rid of all of these skirts, I think, because they had their time, but it's just not my energy anymore. If they were like, it's one of those things that maybe if they were like shorter, but also I feel like they were shorter, they just wouldn't like lay right. But anyways, yeah, I just like short dresses. So I ended up wearing that one and I just think like I looked so cute. Like I normally am not like, oh my God, I'm adorable, but that day I felt adorable. I think that I definitely got maybe a little rounder since then. So I think that's why it was like extra short when I wore it. I'm actually keep the black version of this. You're overheating, because I feel like if I needed to go to like maybe something school related where I needed to look nice, I think this with like a crop top would be pretty cute. I'm gonna go through the rest of my shorts and give you a minute to cool down. It's getting too hot in here, you know what I'm saying? Okay, here are those leggings. See what I mean? We sucked in. But I feel like these lengths are a little long. Like they're very bunchy on the ankles, and these are I think 7/8. So I'm gonna do some research and make like a shopping list. But basically, Nick came in here, was talking to me. But Dresses got a little teenier. Nothing crazy. This is gonna be my to wear soon. These I'm sending to Kane to see like if he can like bleach, because I feel like if they were bleached or something, like bleach tie-dyed, they wouldn't look as obnoxious because they're just like stained, but I'd like to have them still, kind of, question mark. Need to fix that up. Almost done with my Dutch Bros. I might have spilled a little and cleaned it up with dirty clothes. Don't tell anybody. Hangers in this area. I decided to keep these skirts because I was like looking at them like, oh, like I'm kind of dwindling down my like D&D outfits, my fairy outfits. But I was like, these are actually kind of fairy, so I'm going to try and think of like a top that I could get that maybe would go with both of them. I feel like I'll just look up on Pinterest and see like if I could find any inspiration for something I can wear on top of them, because those are very fairy-like. What is this? Oh, my teeny tiny shorts. Oh yeah, I can put those with my like undergarment section. Yeah. Otherwise, like we're doing good. Nick brought me a bin, like one bin, like I don't know what. It's gonna be a good start. Actually, I'm gonna pull out some more of my Spirit jerseys that I want to wear. I'm not going to Disney this holiday season because I'm gonna be going in February, and that's basically all I got for you. So we got that one is holiday. Let's see what else we got. Holiday. I have actual issues, but we'll save that for some other time. Actually, I ended up liking this shirt. This is the shirt that I bought the day that we were wearing the Unlivable outfits. It also turned a little bit pink. Maybe I should throw that in with the bleach. It definitely has like a pink hue now. But I like that on the back it has all of the, like the opening dates of the Disney World parks. So I'm going to try and bleach those and see what happens. I'll have to like do some googling on those. And actually, I really do like this one. I got this one on super clearance at, what's it called? This isn't a Disney shirt, but it's going to be my next one of my bit bounds for Shmee. I think that's all of, oh no, I didn't go this way. What is that? Oh, Slytherin. Lunar New Year. It's holiday. I think I'm going to wear these like every girl's day during Christmas time. I think that's it then. Double check. That's a sweatshirt. I don't really wear sweatshirts that often unless I'm at Disney, so I'm going to throw all of these up there and I will wear them. I think the goal is for me to wear like each one at least once. Probably this one more than once because it's new and like it's my favorite. Like they killed it this year with Christmas and Halloween merch. I'm not gonna lie. They slayed the game on holiday stuff this year. This one's cute, but it's like, I need that purse because the handle's gonna bother me. I like how just basically this whole area is just gonna be this, basically. This one is giving me mega January vibes, so we're gonna put that behind my New Year's Eve outfit. And then this one here. Basically, this is just my Christmas section at this point. Yeah, definitely gonna wear this every girl's day in December, maybe November too. Okay, that's done. Those need to be bleached. Basically, oh, Nick is like, oh, you want a random Dutch Bro sticker? It glows in the dark. Okay, so here's the final fit. I did like a Instagram Reels hair tutorial. It's like cutish or whatever. We're just wearing, I went through like a bunch of different pant options, but I was like, you know what? Comfortable sounds best, but it's at least Halloween. Can you see it? I don't know. Can you see it? And closet's looking good. I'm not mad about it. But Hannah should be here soon. And then it's girls' day. Hey! We're supposed to film a playthrough, but I don't know if I'm actually like in the mood to film a playthrough. I've been like, I love board games, but some days I'm just like tired, so my brain's like a little flimsy, I think. the best way of explaining it. I am in my office all morning. But yeah, just gonna wait for her to get here. And I don't know what the plan exactly is. I know I'm probably gonna need to eat eventually because I am pretty hungry. It's only 10:18, so probably eat around like 11:30. 11:30. That's really all I can think about right now is food, so it's a real fun time to be alive around these parts. Yeah, I'm gonna go see what Nick's doing. Talk to him for a couple minutes before Hanners gets here. Out to eat. This is now Wednesday lunch squad. On the pew.
I'm on the pew.
Just finished eating and we're doing a family trip to Target for all the things. Are you hyped, Nick?
Yeah.
Are you hyped?
They don't have any
Sure.
good Old Navy.
What? Oh yeah, true.
That look good.
You're sure? Where's the enthusiasm? I'm so excited, guys! You just love going to Target. I feel like it's a part of our weekly Wednesday journey. It's just Nicholas is here because he wanted food and now
Oh, I also need a shirt for pictures.
for pictures.
Yeah.
We just went to Old Navy and I decided that I'm a sock person now. So I got
She doesn't own a pair of socks currently.
these and then I got Christmas socks and Halloween socks. We're a little late on the Halloween socks, but now we're going to Annie Ann's. Woo, woo. Everybody sounds like it sounds like I'm like holding everybody against their will. That's what it basically sounds like here. I have to unlock my car. Bye. Let's just talk about these. This is the most Texas thing I've ever seen. But come on, guys, these are these not the cutest things you've ever seen?
Hideous.
They're so cute. They have 8s. This is where I'm at in life. The siren clog. 8. Oh no, that's 10 women.
Color.
Black would be preferred.
They're very like animated, like over what's the word? They're just horrible.
Nick, what happened?
Nothing. Nothing.
This is what happened. Honestly, whenever we go out, it doesn't look like this.
Oh, it does not look like that.
Our book haul I thought was bad, but this is what happens when you leave the house with Nick.
No self-control.
Are you gonna haul too? You wanna show the shoes? Oh my god. Hannah, come on in.
Come on.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
Can't wait till she has her pink Doc Martens on.
Oh my god, show them the shoes, babe.
Okay. I want a little shoe crazy for Lila because she loves her shoes.
Would you call it crazy?
Shoe crazy. A little angled here. A little angled, yo.
Oh yeah. Here.
Okay, so these are, Andrea picked these ones out though. These are for her next size up.
Nick's tall.
They're gold sparkly.
Influencer.
Gold sparkly Vans, next size up. Very cute, 5-star.
To hide those, so
Yeah.
otherwise she'll have a meltdown.
Next, Andrea picked out these for the
Oh my god, I have
chilly
been
weather.
talking about
Yeah,
the
she's-
Uggs since last year. Come
You
on.
found out you were having a girl.
Yeah, I wanted baby Uggs. Theo would
Uggs.
also look really cute in Uggs. She got him Uggs for Christmas.
Yeah. And then for the piece
By Black Friday,
default,
probably some good seals.
the best shoes.
Oh my god.
These are very, very Lila.
She's gonna lose her mind.
These are so cute. Sparkly Doc Martens.
This is all for Nick's girl.
Yeah. She looks so cute. I just love so
Then we got some stuff for our new neighbors in a basket. Oh, here's the receipt. Cookies for the basket. And then I got these because they looked good. Soft baked peanut butter cookies. And then Nick got deodorant. Sheets for Theo because his room gets super cold in the winter. So we wanted to get him flannel sheets this year. So figured that would be helpful. I also wanted to pick up soaps because we're almost out of soaps. So we went to Bath and Body Works, like the outlet. So this is Golden Berry Mistletoe, 'Tis the Season, iced cinnamon rolls, cookie butter truffle, twisted peppermint. We have a lot of soap holders in this house. Sweater weather, sugared maple lane, iced caramel swirl, vanilla bean Noel, and marshmallow by your side.
What is it?
What is that?
I don't know why they use such a big
Oh,
box.
for the Lego for your dad for Christmas? We're already thinking about Christmas around these parts.
Okay, cook in the bathroom. Please explain to me how it's sparkling snow, but then first second in it is melon. I was like, it smells like fruity. It seems like snow.
Check this out.
Oh, there are address. Oh, hold on, I can do it this way.
Why is it in that big of a box?
Why is it such a big box?
That's Target for you, honestly. They're probably like confused. You gonna save the box?
No, I don't have anything this
Okay, so here's where I got things. I got a book. Hannah said this is supposed to be a good one.
Yeah,
battery's
the Bruce
dead.
project. I was reading it, so it was good.
And then I got 2 shirts because I'm low on long sleeve crop tops. Oh, they're cute. Or something. I'm gonna get a battery. Okay, and then the last place we went was the Old Navy, which reminds me I have to buy a next shirt. I got socks because it's my new personality now, is having fun socks, and they were on sale. So these are the Christmas ones. We got plaid, candy canes, dots, regular gray, Santas, and reindeer on bicycles. I got Halloween, even though it's almost over. I don't celebrate Halloween really. But for socks, candy corn, spider webs, polka dots, jack-o'-lanterns, more jack-o'-lanterns. And then I was like, oh, everyday socks on sale. We got pretzels, polka dots, french fries, polka dots, drinks, and then ice creams. I call that a cool one. And then I got these for Theo. Theo mostly has hand-me-down pajamas, so I thought these were so cute with the dumplings.
I love them.
They're adorable. They're very Theo
My
energy.
little dumpling.
This is for Lila. Too cute for cool. And then this is my 4 picture shirt, but it also works because I could wear it all the time. And then also weaseled my way into another flannel, also for pictures, but also I could wear it all the time. And that is the end of the haul, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. I forgot we had one more segment to the haul, and that is pins. So we got sneakers the same, right? Sneakers.
We got this the same.
The rest no. Okay, so let's do the same ones first.
Which one are you hoping for? I want any
like
in the top
Cinderella.
row.
Yeah, it's really cute. Aurora is kind of okay on the bottom too. Did these go up in price? I feel like these should be like $9.
$10.90?
Yeah, weren't they like 9 something?
I don't know.
Jasmine.
Oh, that's the one I did not want. Thank God you got it. I got Belle.
She's a traitor. It's a huge ass pin.
It's just this. If this was like not like, why does it look like a big piece of corn?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Or a guitar pick.
Yeah, I'm not the cutest.
Yeah. They are cute, and those ones are like a really nice quality, I feel like. All right, now we're gonna open this one.
Who are you hoping for? I want any of them pretty much.
Any besides,
I can
They're
tell
all
that this
kinda
is
cute.
Belle by feeling it. I guess I'm just very Belle today. This is huge.
oh,
You got your girl.
come on!
These are really pretty.
These are.
They're humongous. It's like the one downfall with the box lunch pins. I feel like they're all huge.
That's cute. Our randoms. I feel like we were very tame
I know.
this time.
Which one?
Brown.
Oh, this comes with 2.
Oh!
Well, it's the bookmark
Yeah.
and the thingy. I'll open the bookmark. What? Oh my god. Ooh, I got Rapunzel.
Okay, that makes up for everything because you should a cute baby. That's exactly who I wanted.
This was top 2 of who I wanted.
Those are huge. These are 2. So
Very
cute.
Little Pascal.
Okay.
Yeah, they're really fucking big. Okay.
Okay, this one we got. This one,
You want Marie?
I want Marie. I really don't want Peter Pan or Baloo.
I'm fine with any of these. These are just cute.
I feel like these feel like they look better quality than.
The ones at Disney.
No, some of the other ones we've gotten. Oh, this one even has like the recycled logo because it's in the recycled box.
Oh.
So then this one has the
Oh my
recycled.
god, I got Pluto. He's so cute.
you've been happy with any of them.
Yeah, they're all.
Oh my god. See, this one doesn't look as good quality. You know what I'm saying? Like, versus this. Like, doesn't this one look cheaper?
I don't think so. Yeah, that's my little Pluto.
So doesn't Marie look like better quality than this one does? Also just annoying, so. Yeah, Cheshire Cat, he's Alice in Wonderland, so.
I'm happy with all of mine.
I'm gonna
honestly.
trade this one, so. It's just not cute.
It's just the big thing.
Is that something we don't know?
I think it's like on her head. Like her headband has that like thing on the edges.
I think Cinderella's is so cute.
Yeah. I wanted any of the top row and I got Belle. So.
Yeah, this is ugly. So trade her, but that's fine because then I'll trade it for something I love. I don't know. I kind of don't really love the Cheshire Cat one, but it's like Alice in Wonderland, and also I guess he has ice cream cones. I'm like torn. He'll go on my pin board, and then if I hate him in a little bit, trash.
Yeah. It's
Then
usually
I
how
will.
it goes.
I'll trade it out. The book's really cute though. It'd be cute if they did like
But I'd like it better if the book was like
VHSs.
this size. And then the other thing
I feel like they could make
like 50% smaller. No, like 50%.
Even this one, I feel like these two are really
Like
good
if you cut
quality.
this in half like this, that would have been like the perfect size.
Yeah, I feel like the new ones, the ones with the,
Recyclable.
they are better quality than the other ones. Like look at the lines and then look at these lines.
I don't know. I think.
I'm just annoying, basically.
Yeah. Oh, look at it. It's like a hidden Mickey.
Oh, that's cute. I don't think I have a hidden Mickey in mine now. Yours is just a hidden Mickey altogether. No, yeah, that's really cute. So as far as games go, what time is it?
Like
2:42.
242, yeah.
I think we'll start with, we got sent this.
How do you say that?
The Uzzle Stack Royale. Race against your opponents to build tent racing. Love a racing game to stack things. This one is a tile placement game.
Also 1 to 4.
That's why another one I picked. And then my other pick is Terraforming Mars, the dice game. This is probably one that was
How
like
many
a
does it go
little
up to?
4.
Good thing I brought a game that goes higher.
Well, I mean, the thing is though is,
We don't have a lot of time.
well, this week is,
I don't think it's D&D. This week's Halloween. It's Halloween.
oh, Halloween games. The
Yeah.
next week is D&D.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The next week I don't think we're gonna have a game night
Why not?
because we have stuff going on. We have Ali Wong.
Oh.
And then the next day, me and Nick have a thing. So unless we do it on Friday, but like I don't know if, because then the boys get back on Friday. Remember? Because they're gonna be gone for like 3 days.
Well, something is we'll still have our game time. Our time.
I mean,
I thought you were back to back, baby.
no, not us. I'm saying we're not even gonna get to play 5-player game until like
so it's probably good that we're
middle
playing
of
for-
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're basically playing double player games.
Oh, yeah, it was
right
like that. It was do D&D, no game night probably, and then the next weekend's Amanda's stuff, I think, or the weekend after that or something. So there's not gonna be any. I'm gonna be gone.
Yeah.
And then the next week, Nick will probably want to do D&D. So we're not going to be playing like a game night, besides Halloween game night, until like December.
Gluck.
Gluck
We're gonna have to add a whole new
indeed.
day for D&D.
That's what I'm saying.
D&D Sundays, baby.
I mean, you want to drive all the way here another day a week? It's kind of, you're gonna have to start a gas trust
The
fund.
thing is I only get gas like if I get gas the first week of the month, I'll get it the first and the last week. Otherwise, I only get gas like once every 3 weeks. So I don't really go anywhere.
It's here.
Yeah.
We're still vlogging. This is my new hairstyle, by the way. I've decided that this is how I live my life. Straight into. It's weird.
You should wave it like me.
I just feel like that's your signature look. I have a waiver. I don't know. I have never used it.
Oh my god, let me wave it.
Right now? Oh my god. We're procrastinators. We're at the mothership. Because we're back into reading, so now this is our whole personality again. The good old Cabo Bob. little babies.
They're enormous.
They're humongo. Girls' night is basically over. Oh, Nicholas. We're done. We're just filming something. These are the games we played. All 5 are new to us games. I would say my favorite out of all of them is probably the Terraforming Mars, then probably Fog of Love, then Alice's Garden, then On Tour, then the Oozle. I don't really know, but it was a good time. It was a real good time. Good morning. It is Thursday, and I am pooped. I slept in today. Yesterday was Girls' Day. Hey. Went to bed actually kind of like early for Girls' Day, which is nice. Did get an order in from Hannah. Yesterday at Ulta, I did get a lipstick and then these because like they're so cute. It's annoying. Also, we went to Barnes & Noble because we had to go to Amanda's like fitting dress appointment alteration thing. And it's Girls' Day, and like Hannah's with me, and Amanda likes Hannah, so we just all went. And then we went to Cabo Bob's after, but we went to Barnes & Noble beforehand, and I picked up some books because this is just, I'm back on the book buying trend. So I got Fall of Wrath and Ruin and Wrath. Looks interesting. Also, I am a Barnes & Noble exclusive girly. Anything that's Barnes & Noble exclusive, I'm like, ooh, what's that? In the romantasy section. And then Hannah found this one, which I just think is so pretty. And this one is Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare, The Last Hours book 1. But it looks so interesting. They're all like fantasy because it's just the way the cookie crumbles. And then I also got in my book of the month, which I'm back on my book of the month, Fang. And for a while there, I was getting romance, and I was like just not vibing. And I just don't think that I'm a romance girl unless it involves fantasy. So I was at Barnes & Noble, and I was gonna pick up this, which the Barnes & Noble, like, I think that the cover's prettier, TBH. But Hannah was like, well, why don't you just re-sign up for book of the month and start getting the fantasy one, and you get your first book for $5. So I'll leave my code down below and whatever links and things. But I was going to get this at Barnes & Noble, but I ended up getting it for $5 at Book of the Month. And this is Starling House by Alex E. Harlow. October Book of the Month. So I just really want to read. Like at times, like I don't want to be working. I just want to be reading. This also needs, actually this needs to go down here. I was like, oh, should I like redo my nails? But I'm just going to save these for next year because these nails last forever. I also got my Halloween socks on. I'm wearing my pumpkin ones. Theo thought they were so cute yesterday. He's a sweetie. And here's my thing this week. And I get so angsty, but like honestly, I'm appreciative, but I'm angsty. Is that it's always the weeks where I have everything done like early. Like I like busted le booty to get everything done so that I like I could like kind of take the week easy, and I don't normally like have these kind of weeks where I can take the week easy, and I like have all of my new releases ready, and then 2 artists come out with art. And again, I am appreciative to the art, but it's always whenever I already have everything done and ready, and I'm like, okay, well now, I mean, the thing is it's one of those things like it's, you know, next week I'll have 2 kits that I was going to use this week, right? 2. I mean, I really wanted to release that kit next week. I don't know. I don't know what the plan that's gonna be. I'm thirsty, but I have like water, but there's no ice in it, so it's like very lukewarm water. So Darcy released art, and then Coffee Doodles released art Elaine. So let me go ahead. I already have them ready to download. Purchases. Download files. So I have the 2. I didn't really look at the coffee. I looked at it, but I was like, I don't know which colorway I want to do. So my 4-hour vlog went live today, and I'm just like embarrassed. The thing is, I really like both of the colorways. Let's see what I'm looking at. I like the dark one, but I also like the light one. Like, I think the light one's prettier, but I think the darker one will sell better. I think that's where I'm at. Ugh. I don't know. I have since decided that we were doing the dark one, just because I think it'll sell better. Water is warm AF. I don't smell Ace though. Today I'm also making Swedish meatballs, which I don't think I need to put in like soon. I think it can wait a while, but it's like so yucky outside, and I don't feel like doing anything. It's like so dark in here even with the lights on, because there's like no light wanting to come from there. I'm gonna film this haul clip, and I'm gonna put these pins away from yesterday. Such a little blasty time, a little random time yesterday. I just feel like I was in this mindset that like, I mean, it's just like I'm complaining, but obviously I can't be like mad or actually complain. But I was in this mindset that like, oh, I finished everything early this week, blah, 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 blah. LOL. Like, yeah, I guess I could just do them like next week, but I just feel like I just need to get them out now. I'm gonna put this in my Halloween little binder thing because it's giving me Halloween vibes from the Dutch Bros. I bought yesterday the Dutch Bros, let me tell you. That in there, and then I'm gonna film my thing. I have the 2 kits to do. Honestly, I might go lay in bed and do them. I'm just like so like not in it to win it today. Nick's like, will you go with me and Tony to Velvet Taco for lunch? And I'm like, I really don't want to go. And he's like, oh, please. I don't want to go. It's hard to whenever he says, but please. I just want to stay home. But I think I'm going to do the kids in bed because I'm just like not in the zone to be like sitting up today. I think it'll give me some motivation. I think also the lack of caffeine the last couple of like forever. It's been really doing it for me too. It's like I just don't have any options, and I just think energy drinks taste gross, and like I don't want to do like caffeine pills because I did that once. Not a vibe. I feel like I'm just like under the weather caffeination wise. I wish I just didn't get lie bumps. My life would be cool. But you know, here we are. So apparently that crockpot meal does take 6 to 8 hours. On low, you obviously do it on high, but I prefer like if I'm gonna put something in a crockpot, if I can, to put it on low. Let me see if I can get this crockpot without assistance. I just wish sometimes like there's some parts of my life where I wish I was like 2 inches taller. But also I just kind of make it work for the most part. Crocky pot. Go grab the recipe from Nicholas. But we have crock pot. I'm so annoyed I accidentally bought small crock pot liners, but I've been wanting to get a small crock pot for a while, and crock pots are like, if you didn't know, like pretty expensive. Like a small one's like $15 on Amazon, which is just wild to me. This is basically like an appliance. And crock pots last for like ever. Right? Like forever and ever. So I use liners because I'm lazy, I don't know. That's the setup. So I'm gonna go grab the making ice during laundry, so all the noises are here. So basically I need, this is the recipe I'm using. It's from the Country Cook. So I need cream of mushroom, which I just went ahead and got the HEB brand. And then 14 ounces of beef broth, which they don't sell that unless it's like way more expensive than that is. And then a dry onion soup packet thing. We have those. And then A1 steak sauce. We actually don't have it open because we haven't had steak in a while, and Nick is the only person who uses this because I think this is like with steak like an atrocity. And then a 2-pound bag of frozen meatballs, egg noodles. They're gonna love this meal, I just know it already. And then 1 cup of sour cream. I don't really know, I guess I can use these strawberries in here that look pretty good right now. I'm just gonna use, I'm like, should I use this one or should I open up a thing? But are these one of the things for like Best Buy within X amount of days? I guess not. I'm still just gonna use this and do a cup because I feel like a cup of this is like what, half? 16 ounces? It's probably half of one of these. So I'm just gonna be lazy and use this. And what else did I say I needed? Oh, the meatballs. The meatballs. Which I was looking for like mini meatballs, but like I think that the like regular ones at stores in the frozen section are just generally small. So I got these ones. They're actually pretty, like I think the texture of like frozen meatballs is just so weird because they don't have like it's just weird. It's a very weird texture, if you know what I mean. So basically in the crock pot, we're gonna mix the soup, the beef broth, 14 ounces, which I'm just gonna estimate, I guess. Or I could change the ounces to cups, probably be easiest. 1 packet of this, which I never had this on hand, but I feel like it's a good thing to have on hand, so I'll just put this with like my ranch and taco packets. And then my 1 cup of sour cream. Obviously the egg noodles are for later, and actually the sour cream's for later too. So we don't need those right now. Put that back away. And 2 tablespoons. So what is 14 ounces of, I don't know, like, I mean, I guess for like purchasing, but we'll do 14 ounces, 2 cups. Cause I can like basically 1.75, so like 1 3/4. So I'm gonna grab a tablespoon and a cup. And a tablespoon. So into the crock pot, we are gonna do, I'll do this first. I need like a stirrer. Maybe like a spatula. Okay, the thing is like in a crock pot, like it all just kind of like conglomerates together. So I'm gonna put in this first. And I'll probably just like rinse this out and then use this for the sour cream later. So what did I say? 1 3/4 cup of this. So 1, and then I'll probably save this because I can, well, 1 I could even just put it in 1 3/4. I could put it in with the noodles. Like when I cook the noodles, I could just put the broth in. I don't think there's anything else because otherwise like it's another thing that goes bad after a while. I don't have anything else that I'm like gonna be making with this because isn't it like 14 days, Mom? 14 days. I can put the date on the top and then 14 days I could probably use it. But also like I could just put it in with the noodles and then give the noodles extra flavor. I think people do that with like chicken noodle soup where they put the chicken broth in with the noodles or something like that, right? 2 tablespoons of the A1 steak sauce. 1, 2, and that goes gonna go in the fridge. And the French onion packet. I'm gonna put the cream in last because it's the most like congealy thing. I don't know about this though. If this doesn't taste like good, I'm probably just gonna like, there's like non-crock pot versions. Right now I'm in my crock pot era. I think it's because it's like fall. Like that and reading come with fall. Reading in crock pots. And then this, which is the cream of mushroom. I got like, I think the low sodium because that's all they had. I feel like HEB sometimes just is like, nah, we don't have anything. We just have like one option. I think the beef broth too. Yeah, they have the unsalted only. It was like, the broth section has been like weak for like a couple of weeks. Hee, get it? So I'm just gonna like wiggle this around. says whisk. I'm not whisking this. It's just not going to happen. We're just going to wiggle it. And then you just literally pour in the meatballs. Yeah, the cream of is like a little clump, but I think it's going to be fine until it starts melting and all that jazz. And I'll give it a stir. I'm going to rinse this. I give it a stir like midway. I don't know if that's in the directions. Let me look. No, I'm probably gonna still give it a stir like midway. And then it says 2 pounds of meatballs. This is like 2.19, so basically the same thing. And I'm just gonna yeet these in, just like. So just do a little wiggly wiggly. Get those kind of wiggled in there. Stir and cover for 6 to 8 hours on low or 3 to 5 hours on high. Yeah, meatballs don't like really, they just kind of like bounce around when they're frozen. They're just like, yeah, we just aren't going to be covered. We're just frozen meatballs. Yeah. And then we're just going to cover her. And we're going to do low for 8. And then after the meatballs are finished, so like right before, so basically I'll be making these noodles in a pot, and I put like a little butter on them just because also my kids will want to eat them plain. And then they also won't stick together. You put in 1 cup of sour cream and then just mix it all together and put it on top of the noodles. So I'm hopeful that this is good. I don't like fully know, so we will see today. The thing is that my kids aren't like too picky thankfully when it comes to stuff like this. Basically anything like this. But that's all I have to do for dinner. Is that a bug? Like a little mosquito? Maybe, I don't know. Hold on. Please hold. But I started on the 1 kit. I'm just like slow motion today because it's, oh, I don't have my watch in my office. What time is it? 10:35, and I feel like I have not realistically done much. I like organize both of the arts as far as what is the date? I didn't put the date on here. October 26th. Organize the art so it's like ready for me to do, and I did a bunch of boxes for what the heck's it called, the Sleep by Midnight. So that's on its way. I probably will finish that before we go leave to eat, and then I'll finish the other one after. I wanted to get some filming done today, but I just don't know if I'm like alive enough to do so. I started filming like a Pokemon, like, because I did the base for that week, and then I was like filming the day by day, and I was like, I got like 1 day in, and I'm like, my mood's not there. I feel like I want my mood to be there when filming, so I'm back in bed. I'm gonna drink my water and continue working on this kit. I'm literally basically always a wreck. Also, my butt chin is just really doing it today. But I'm watching Hannah's vlog. I watched Kirsten's melting basket this morning. Got some Dutch Bros. It's like on the way home from a taco. Get some caffeine in me. I finished the whatever before midnight, the Sleep by Midnight situation, and sent that. It's 1:06. Today is just not today in basically. And I'm gonna do winter warmth. Just fucking exhausted. I just don't know. I don't really know why though. And like, I think the theory is that I've been sleeping too much. But like, sleeping too much is like 8 to 9 hours. It's just weird the way the world works. Cause sometimes I wake up at like 5 with Lila, like, and I'm like, oh, like I feel like I could get going. And then I lay down, I'm like, I sleep for a little longer. And then I wake up and I feel like really, really tired. So maybe I have been sleeping too much. So I don't know like what the solution is there. If I should like go to bed later or get up earlier and try it out. Also probably like the lack of caffeine. You know, I'm drinking caffeine right now, but it's just like, I don't have it every day. I don't know, guys. I don't know. So my vlogs are 4 hours long, so just talk about a whole lot of nothing the whole entire time. I'm gonna start working on this collection. Realistically, I already have the stuff organized for it, so it should probably only take me like an hour, question mark. I was supposed to film like a video for Beachy Girlies today. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I just like, I don't know, I'm just like so tired, and then I'm like, ugh, it's almost the weekend, and I know I'm gonna be even more tired then, and then it's Halloween, and I'm like, oh, I'm already tired. I don't know. And then I'm like, oh, let's go to sleep early tonight. But I feel like the like more sleep I get, the more tired I am. It's a never-ending cycle, really. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I feel like when I was working out, like I worked out for like a couple of weeks, and I was like feeling like good. But I don't know. I just feel too tired to work out. But I feel like that's probably just like the thing. Like I need to just like work out and then whatever. I think maybe it'll just be like a start fresh on Monday kind of thing and like do the do. Because right now, exhausted. And I could just go to sleep right now. I'd probably go to sleep till tomorrow. Because that's how tired your girl is. I placed a Target order online for Nick's flannel for our family pictures because they had a medium at the store, but there was like a stain on it, so that was the only medium they had, so I ordered that. And then I ordered a pair of shorts for me. I'm really hoping they're like, I got those green ones. Ooh, Hannah just told me what the November foil is, and I'm gonna throw up. But yeah, they don't have any more of those shorts specifically, so I ordered a pair of like the same material shorts. I'm hoping that those fit the same because I really like the way they look. They're not like leggings, they're like shorts. Makes sense. And then I also ordered one Christmas present for Reagan because they had like 5% off plus like $5, or no, what was it? I don't know, it was like a percent off plus $5 off a toy. And it was only like you could only use it once, like it disappears after that. So I just went and like found something on Reagan's wish list and ordered it. And then I was gonna buy something from Avery's just to like get started on Christmas, but the whole like coupon thing went away. I usually order everything. They have like this deal. I don't know if they do it multiple times, but they already did it this year and I completely just was sleeping. Where it's like, I don't know if it's like 25% off all toys or it's like 25% off 150, and usually I do all my ordering in that. But I completely forgot. So I'm just gonna like peruse. So basically I have like an outline of what I want to do this year for Christmas and like for Nick's parents and just basically everybody. I have like a general idea of what I want to do. So I have, just to get like rolling, we got Nick's dad a Lego already, and then I have one thing I got for Nick's mom already. But I'm gonna probably get her something else. But I'm gonna see if they have a Black Friday deal though, because I feel like it's a company that would have a Black Friday deal. And I feel like my other thing is I always get everybody socks, so I'll probably order those on Black Friday too from Bombas. I usually order like a ton of socks. Everybody really loves those as like a filler gift. I got Kirsten a gift bag, and then basically I have a general idea what I'm getting her. I told Nick he's on Brian duty though, because I just don't know. Like, for boys it's like hard. Like, it's just tough, and he's probably will get Tony too. I can figure out Chris. I feel like I have enough general ideas there. But other boys, I'm like, I don't really know. Like Nick's dad, I was like, you find a Lego. Nick's dad likes like the like tractor trailer and like crane Legos. So that was, I guess, kind of easy for him, since I had to figure out everything else anyways. I'm trying to think of like who else. I do a lot of shipping of presents, but that's like all easy. Like I'll send Marg a big box of stuff for her kidders and her and family and like candy and stuff. I have some ideas for Kittenish Jess this year that I'm like need to get rolling on. Again, I know that there was just a sale on stuff too, and I was like, ugh. Should have purchased during that, but I have some ideas of specific things. But yeah, usually by now I have like, I'm like on a roll and I'm like started and I have like lists going, but this year I'm just so tired. I'm just so, ugh, but I just need to get it done. Christmas, 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 Christmas. Christmas, Christmas. My only thing about Christmas because Hannah, we're like gonna do stockings for each other. We're just talking about getting matching ones. I'm so ready for Christmas. I'm helping her put up her decorations and she's helping me put up mine because neither Nick or Chris really actually likes doing it. Nick's like, oh, like I help. And I'm like, Nick, you literally just get the tree for me and like bring it inside. That is the equivalent of your help. But I think I want to do 2 or 3 Christmas trees this year, like the larger ones. I definitely want to do in my room this year. I'm not going to do it in my office because I don't have room, but I do want to do one in the living room, obviously. And then I was thinking about maybe doing one somewhere else. I just haven't decided where. I don't know. I haven't decided, but I'm just like in a very Christmas mood and I just want to do Christmas now. I just think Christmas stuff just makes me so happy. But anyways, now that I've talked to you for like 1,012 minutes, I'm gonna go do this kit because I'm definitely procrastinating. And like I said, yes, I was like ready to not work the rest of the week and just like do whatever I wanted. Obviously, like I have work stuff I need to do, but it's like little stuff. And I could have filmed and maybe felt energized about that, but I'm not gonna do that right now. It's not gonna happen for me. But it just means that next week I already have like 2 kits in the bag. It's just I didn't want to do these right now. It's just I'm just a complainer today, and I'm very sorry that you are here and you have to listen to me complain, but it's just the struggle is real. So I'm gonna try and just plop this together. I'll call it a day. Send these off to get sampled to Ryan, and then Nick will pick them up for me tomorrow. I don't know even if Ryan's in. I think he was in yesterday, and Kirsten won't be in till Saturday. Or no. Just kidding. Sunday. Because I need those, but if not, Nick will just do them tomorrow whenever he goes in to do just like print orders. I think he was gonna go in for a little bit longer than normal, than he has been recently. Anyways, no, I don't think Ryan's in. My time clock app is so slow. No, so he'll probably be in tomorrow. I do that in the morning-ish. Thank God, all right, for real. I'm gonna go work. Okay, so feeling like extra greasy because I am. Nick's such a ding dong. But basically, wait, is that for tomorrow or the next day? Yeah. Let me go. I don't remember doing any of this. It's 2:40. I finished everything. All the listings and stuff are done from. Emailed over, but I have decided that I need to shower because I'm just feeling yuck-tastic, basically. I also needed to put away my laundry. Basically, I need to go through the laundry that Nick did and like make sure that nothing else needs to be donated or gotten rid of. Like mostly, like obviously, like okay, you wore all that stuff recently, but like if there's any pilling in any leggings or any like shirts that have stains in them, I just need to go ahead and get rid of them. So basically, we're just gonna give this. I always like to give it a little sniff before I open up the container and see if it smells like all right. It looks all right. It smells like meatballs, like just like meatballs. As far as the way it looks, let me show you. I'm assuming it's not gonna look like, you know, like the Swedish meatballs, like creamy. It's not gonna look like that until I put in the like sour cream. But like I said, I don't really think like me or the kids or anything are gonna be like too picky about it. As long as my kids eat it, I honestly could care less. But I think this is gonna be pretty good over noodles. So we're just gonna eat this back on. And then I'm probably gonna put away the, I'm gonna rinse this real quick. Put away the laundry first and go through that, and then I'm gonna take a shower. It's mostly my hair feels really like greasy, but also I guess just in general I feel like it's probably like, I think I went out to eat last night, went out to eat twice yesterday, and then went out to eat for lunch today. And I just get like really weird about like, I don't know, stuff. Need another drink. I'm like so thirsty today. I also think I'm going to probably, I love having the window open. I think I want to like see if I can set it on a timer to like actually just like open in the mornings. I feel like that'd be a really nice way to wake up. I've been meaning to do that for years, but I feel like in the summer I don't want to do that, but in the winter it just seems more like inviting. I think I keep getting like notifications on my Apple Watch. It's driving me nuts. Oh, okay. Probably gonna read this tonight. Basically Loki's on at 8, I believe, on Disney. So we'll probably like do our own thing for a little bit, watch Loki, and then I'll probably read from like 9 on. So I should be able to get like a little dent in this, which is The Assistant to the Villain. I think the next thing I'm gonna read, I probably could do one more book in between. I'm so excited. In between that book and then when Fourth Wing comes out, I'm like dedicating my life for 2 days, probably realistically, because I also have children and work to do, to read that. But I probably am going to read this graphic novel, and then I'm going to read one more volume of One Piece, and then I'm going to read Iron Flame. And then after Iron Flame, I don't know what I'm going to read. I think I might want to read the book of the month. I have this one like sitting out, but I think I'm going to read the book of the month book because it's like a little bit shorter, and then dive into like a Big Daddy book. But me and Hannah were talking. Let me know your opinions in the comments down below. But do you prefer longer books or shorter books? I used to like shorter books, probably because I didn't know any better. Look at this. So I didn't know any better. But basically, I think that like, and me and Hannah both have this issue where we both have like trouble getting like started. It just has like this like, I don't know if it's because I worked in a restaurant before, but and you'd come home and it smells like, every restaurant almost smells the same. You have like that grease oil scent. Like I feel like, I don't know if I'm more like, if I just smell it more or if I'm more like prone to the absorption of it. But like, even when I was younger, I just thought it smelled disgusting. Anyways, I think that I like, what's it called? Doing all my underwear and stuff are just in a pile on the floor. Like I think I like longer books better because I think that like you have like more time, like you get like settled into the book and then you have like a long time of like reading it versus like every time like I start like a 300-page book or like less, I like have to like re-get into it, and then I have like a shorter amount of time until I have to like start another book and then like have that time to like get into it. Whereas whenever I'm on a longer book, I'm like in it to win it basically. So these shirts have like a chokehold on my life, I just want to say. These Free People ones. I have worn these so many times and I was like, maybe I'll crop them, maybe I'll get rid of them, maybe I just shouldn't wear them anymore because I look like I just don't own clothes that don't have holes in them, but I just can't stop, won't stop. They're my favorite shirts and I just feel like it's a personality at this point, is my holy shirts. Like Marg always made fun of me for them from Once More Love, and every time I see her I make sure that I wear it just because I think it's so funny. Another one of my t-shirts. I have like 2 dinosaur shirts. I actually really like dinosaurs. And then like if the kids are all like want to wear dinosaurs one day, I like to have options for like dinosaur wear. I also have like a special underwear holder thing for the dryer. That thing comes in handy so often because I feel like too much stuff gets like ruined. Another one of my ripped shirts. This is basically like my, at this point in my life, my lounge around the house, but I'll still wear it out. Lounge around the house wear with some biker shorts. Call it comfy cozy day. I feel like this, like the shirt material reminds me of like the way like vintage like 80s 90s shirts would feel nowadays. Have a pair of biker shorts. These ones actually don't feel too bad as far as the pilling goes, so we're gonna put those away. These are the shorts I was talking about. They're like high-waisted short shorts, and I like the material of them, so I hope that the ones that I bought from Target also are like very similar fit. Then I also have this Halloween party shirt, which I think I am going to probably not wear again this year because Halloween's in like 3 days. Yeah. Maybe I'll wear it one more day next week. Like on a day that I'm just chilling at home. This is gonna go in my like sewing pile. Me and Hannah went to the thrift store and she was like, oh my gosh, one thing that you can make for me, and it's also making for yourself, is we want to do like a split flannel. So like take them and cut them in half and then sew them together. I don't know how like logistic wise it's gonna work, but honestly I'll try anything, and they were like $6 each, so if it fails it's called practice. And then also at the thrift store I got this, which is gonna be our Christmas outfit. My shirt's kind of big, like we got room to grow basically, but I think I told the story last week, but we were searching through the shirts because I wanted to get some shirts to crop and like use as material, because it's actually cheaper than buying most material. Anyways, so I was like looking and she's like, oh my gosh, Andrea, look at this, because we love Christmas. And I was like, wait. And I went back a couple into her section, which is where I was looking like size wise, and I pulled it out and it's literally this from the same collection but the elf version. And I was like, we need these, because we were talking about how for decorating houses we wanted to have like matching outfits, but I feel like this is perfect because it was fate. It was like $3, so basically we're saving money with girl math, and then we could just wear like biker shorts or leggings or whatever. I think it depends. Probably for my house I'll wear biker shorts, but Hannah's house is like 3 degrees, so I'll probably wear leggings and socks. Probably my holiday socks, because I'm a holiday sock girl. And my Uggs, and I think that's gonna be such a cute outfit. And I already have plans, like we're gonna go also that day when I go to her house, we're gonna go to Barnes & Noble, Half Price Books, and I want to eat a Texas Roadhouse. This is another shirt for practice, and then I got some Bucky shirts. This one says, but did you die? This one might be a little, it's like, it would be like pretty tight on me, so I don't know if I'm gonna keep it, but I'm gonna try and crop it. And then I also got this one. And then this one's never calm, but always bright. This one I could definitely fit. I think this one's probably a large. Yeah. So I could fit. I'm going to crop it. A Bucky shirt. And then I just was looking for shirts that were like under $2 just to like mess around with. This one says brown or barn hair don't care. Just funny. And then same with that other shirt I showed you. And then I found this one. I liked it. I think it's really cute. But Amanda, I showed it to her and she was like, oh my god, I love that shirt. She's very about the Texas, about the blue bonnets, all the things. So I'm going to crop this and give it to Amanda because she looked like she wanted it way more than I did. Another one of my holy t-shirts. The thing is like these, it seems silly, like they're like $40 ripped t-shirts, but I've worn probably this black shirt, I'm not exaggerating at all, over 100 times. It's probably my most worn thing in my closet. And honestly, I couldn't be happier about it because it's just, it's signature at this point. Yeah, I don't think that there's much from here that I'm like, even these leggings aren't too bad. I told Nick, I was like, yeah, for Black Friday, I think I'm just gonna see if they have a sale. 2 flannels I wore recently, my black and white one, which coincidentally Hannah has one that's like almost exactly the same. And we love her. This one's from American Eagle. And then my other one, I believe is from, it's BDG, but I think I got it at, I want to say Urban Outfitters. I really like this one because the butt like area is really long and it's like very like light. So it's nice for like Texas winters. And then I have this little tank top. I don't remember when I wore this. I might have just worn it for a little. But it's more of like pajama-y. Like this doesn't cover much. So we're going to put her in the pajama drawer with like a pair of like, what are they called? Sweat shorts. I also feel like it's getting hot in here and I want to take a guess and say that the air conditioning is off because Nick thought that it is hot out, it's cool outside. I think it's like 72. It's 71 in here. I'm like roasting. It's 80 out. So I got my special underwear bag. We're done with her. Throw her over here. And then otherwise, I have some socks here. The Halloween ones. Probably won't wear these another season. I really need a place for my holiday socks. I'm just gonna throw them in this little cabinet I have here for now, the ones that I wore. This is going into the exercise socks. These, I love these socks from Amazon. They have like, it's not padding, but like kind of, but they're like very comfortable if you're like walking long distances, like at Disney and stuff. They're just like perfect. And then my like Skims regular socks, which I've seen better days because I only have a couple pairs of them and I wear them all the time. And yeah, I think I might try on before I shower these shirts real quick that I got and make sure I like them all before I rip the tags off. So I'll show you what those look like. Okay, this is shirt 1. This is technically from the Target activewear section. I just have like one of those like not real bras on, but like it still does what we need to do. I think it's cute, comfortable, it's stretchy. The only thing is like shirts like these, like I feel like they just go like this all day. But honestly, I just needed some like crop tops that were like long sleeve and like tighter fitting, I feel like. Because this would also look really cute with like a skirt. Or like it would look cute with sweatpants too. Leggings. It would look with everything. Like flannel tied around the waist. It'd be a good look. So first shirt from Target is a win. I also really like this material. It's kind of like legging. Like it's from the Active. So it's like the stretchy legging material. Like athletic leggings. Okay, this shirt is also from Target. It's like basically the same material, but this was in the like actual clothing section. Another one, I think this would actually look really cute with like high-waisted ripped up jeans, which I do have and I like to wear in the winter whenever I don't sweat to death. But also would look cute again with a flannel wrapped around, leggings, short biker shorts. Kind of transitional, but again, I like the material. Feels like I'm being held tight like a baby. And again, this one was in the regular section, but they're like the same exact material. This one was $24 in the Active, and then this one was $16. I don't know if this one came in black. I don't think it did. But I also did like that this one's neckline was a little different. It's just a little different. So far, so good. This one also has like a different neckline, which I'm excited about. So let's try her out. I really like this color on me with the blonde hair. I think the green is good. But again, different kind of square neckline. I wish the square was like a little bit bigger. But I think it would look really cute if I was wearing a necklace that like dropped down, you know. I'm actually been wanting to change out my necklace. I have like fuzz stuck in this one from a shirt, but I think that would be cute with like a necklace that goes a little bit farther down. Again, I actually think this one would look the best with like the jean, like ripped up jeans. And again, it's like cropped, but not like super cropped. Wearing one of those like sports bras, but this one I'd probably wear an actual bra with just because I feel like it's not giving the like sucked situation, so I feel like it could use a little bit more support. But basically for holiday pictures, I won't be wearing an Apple Watch, but I'll probably do like a little sleeve roll, and then I'm gonna do probably a black skirt because I don't really have any black pants. And I think like I just am so short. I'm not so short, I'm 5'4", but like I'm short enough that like pants just make me look like, I tried on a couple different pairs of pants, but pants just make me look like, it's just not a good look. They make me look like short and like boxy. So I think I'm gonna do either this with a black skirt, it's like a little shorter, and then maybe like black boots, like these ones for pictures. I actually need to break in these. It's like on my to-do list, but it's like honestly painful. But something like this, I think tied around the waist would accentuate the waist, or depending on the vibes, which I could do both. I think this just doesn't look, this makes me look boxy. This does, but it just depends on what the vibes are. But this, see, it's just kind of given boxy. But if I do like a little bit of like, I don't know, I think I like it better tied around the waist, especially because it is a long sleeve shirt. And then with like the black skirt, I think it'll be cute with everybody else's colorways. And then I also ordered Nick his flannel from Target, so that'll be coming. And then him and the boys are just gonna wear black pants, which I think will tie together like my black stuff, because obviously Lila's wearing like this color. I might get her black tights. I do think I have some. I might do black tights for her depending on the weather. The other thing is I don't know what kind of shoes she has, I'm thinking about just putting all the kids in sneakers and calling it a day. If it doesn't match, it doesn't match. But honestly, thrilled. Also, I try, especially for me and Nick, like for this holiday stuff, I used to get like pajamas and stuff for like holidays that like we'd wear for pictures and then never wear again. But I tried to like get stuff like even with the kids for the most part. Like Lila probably won't wear this top with the buttons on the bottom too much, but she'll wear this skirt with like other shirts and things. The boys definitely wear those. Try to get stuff that we'll wear otherwise, and I definitely would wear this and for sure this. And I love that it has yellow in it because I've been very into yellow over and over, and Nick will wear his flannel too. So I'm gonna shower and feel cleaner, ever so slightly rejuvenated. So I'm in my office and trying to figure out exactly what I want to do about releases next week. Ugh. I'm just not going to do that pop culture kit. I don't know, maybe I will. Okay. What's the pop culture kit? It'll be a game day decision. And I got my scribblers. And then this will just have to be released the next week. It's all good. All good. So I'll figure out my life on that later. But I'm gonna go ahead and put away my foil that I got. First of all, I don't have this journaling card, so we're gonna go ahead and place it over yonder. And then I have my freebies. If I don't feel like I'm going to use the freebies, I usually just give them back to Hannah, and then she can just do whatever she wants with them. I think she just puts them in like misfit like giveaway bags or something. I don't know. Probably won't use either of those if I'm being honest with myself. But I know she likes putting them in there so that I can show like what an order would actually look like. Just like I put freebies in there in her order. Well, I don't, Kirsten does, but even though sometimes Hannah will not use them. So this is gonna go with Lila's. Oh, you guys didn't see this yet. Well, a haul will be coming, but I bought some foil from Planet Hannah. It'll be in my next month's hurl. But it's gonna be like kind of like getting late fees for Christmas by the time that you see this. So just putting everything away with the coordinating kits. This one is that one was going with Magic Morning, which is currently pop culture right now. And then this is going to go with the Christmas set because I'm doing a no foil look with that one. I'm going to be putting this Birch in with Snuggle Season. I got it in Sparkly Red and Pixie Hollow, or her like Sparkly Hollow, which I also got a bunch of my basic, that's shattered, my basic script samplers. I did get one in Sparkly Hollow. I don't know if I'm using Sparkly Hollow prior to that though. I should probably do the script samplers last so I can go like in order. I also got With Fam as a custom multi just in black just to have. These are all gonna go with my Frozen spread because I am doing Frozen for Lila's birthday party, and I thought that these colors matched the kit super nice. It's like Pixie Magenta and Confetti Purple, I think. So I got some stuff for that. And I'm probably gonna use like Sparkly Hollow or something with it as like the core. I also got a light gold gingerbread bundle, but I cannot for the life of me remember what the heck I bought it for. And also I have stuff from my last week Plan With Me, so I'm ended up switching out for the concert kit that's coming out the week that you're seeing this, if you're watching this in real time. And I have some quote boxes I made that I had Hannah print and cut and font too, and then the Taylor Swift Concert Eras logo. And then I have my scripts for the week, so that's just gonna go with that empty holder because I have a vision for that one and it's gonna be fantastic. I ended up pulling out this Darcy art. I'm just gonna save it for next year. I just put anything that I specifically bought for it in there. And I also like reorganized this, and I had Kirsten like cut me tabs. Like we use these tabs at work and these organizers. These organizers are from the Container Store. They are the Like It containers, and I love them for like kits and foil and things like that because they're the perfect width. And then also I also like them for like scripts, doodles, etc. Because everything, like once more, everything will fit in there. But yeah, these are my kits. And then I went ahead and took a month label from my shop and just cut like the rest. Like I only kept the first 3 letters and then I just put them in. So that next year when I'm looking for kits, I can like just in January be like, okay, these are the ones that I thought would be really good for January. And then if I have any left over, I can just keep them in there for the next year. And then also in the back, I have like extra sleeves for my kit lineup binder. And then I have like kits in the back that I kind of like don't know when I want to use necessarily. So they're just like on hold and don't have like a specific month to go in. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go through these kits and try and figure out what my plans were, because I did do a kit lineup video, so if you want to see that, it's available, you know what I'm saying? I ordered a bunch of black ones too, so we're just gonna put those to the side. So for Whoville, I did pick up one of my custom multis in the Shattered Hollow. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, I could just order 2 custom multis a week and then just do all the scripts foiled. But for some reason, my brain just doesn't comprehend that. Then I needed one in matte silver and matte gold for the week of tinsel. And then I needed one in silver. No, I don't need one in silver. I need one in lavender hollow for the week of Autumn Dream, which is going to be Thanksgiving. Right? Yeah. And then for the week of Songbirds and Snakes, I'm using lavender hollow and gold hollow, which the kit that I worked on today, the Darcy one, I don't remember what it's called already. I'm like already Winter Warmth maybe. I think that one, from what I can see, I think will also look really good with lavender hollow and gold hollow mixed together. So I'm already like planning that in my brain. Then for the elf kit, I already have like the scripts with those. But I'm actually going to throw in a gold one because I have it in like the fun colors, but I'm just going to throw it in gold. Will I use it with gold? Probably not, since I already have it with red and green. So I'm just going to actually skip-a-daisy that. And then my last one in here is just going to get a black one because I'm doing a no foiled look with the Christmas art. Then in my other section here, I have one that I'm using lavender hollow with that I don't have one with, but I'll probably just, whenever I'm done with those lavender hollows, move them into here. For the Home Alone, I have a silver that I'm just going to throw in. Then for Lila's birthday, I did not, or I ordered, no, I didn't order any because I'm just going to use Sparkly Hollow. And I'm also going to use Sparkly Hollow with the, like, other kit I'm using, which is the Magic Morning. So I'll probably just end up like throwing more in there later, like the extras of all of that stuff. Christmas baking, I have a matte bronze. Carol, I have the gold. Marion New, I have the Pixie Rose. And then for Snuggle Season, I have the Sparkly Red, and I also need a Sparkly Hollow, but we got time. So I literally have no idea what my plan was for this. I don't know if I like pulled a December kit out. Oh, I was going to use it with gingerbread, but I ended up pulling gingerbread out for a different kit. I couldn't tell you what it was. I'm going to be honest with you, I always save like leftover cellos. So if you buy from like Hannah and you get her like bundles, you get, like the SPC specific ones, I don't know if her other ones do. They might fit in here, but save your cellos and you can just cello them up. I also like doing it with like sometimes extras that I have. And I'm just going to place this in there. So that's why I bought that. I was like very heavily confused there for a second. But yeah, I think that's everything. I'm going to start working on January eventually. Also, Hannah just sent me what is available for the next foil of the month. And y'all, it is beyond stinking pretty. I'm obsessed. I don't think there's anything else on my checklist for this week. No. Cool. I wanted to go outside and like take pictures of my planner like in the actual sunlight, like the regular sunlight. Oh wait, I have more foiled ones in here. I might just throw these in the spreads that they can go with. But it rained a lot today, so I feel like it's really disgusting out. So I don't want to do that. Unfortunately. That's okay. I can do it tomorrow. Tomorrow I only have like something at Bennett's school that we're going to. And then otherwise I'm pretty open, which is nice. So I'm probably going to get filming done. It is 3:37. So technically I could film a little now. All I have to do for dinner is add the sour cream and then make the noodles, which neither of that is like a real task, if I'm being honest. So, I don't know, I just have extras of those. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to film or, let's see, like, I don't know what's the next video I need. My new releases, which I don't have my new releases for. New releases, and then my videos are filmed for a little bit. New releases, new releases. Kit Lido. I need to figure out my Vlogmas. I was talking to Kit and Jess about our Planmas, and she's like, oh, you could like do like daily vlogs every other day so that you don't have to film every day. And then it kind of like spreads it out. Cause even in like a daily vlog, I feel like I also feel like I would get, oddly, I feel like I would get more creative with daily vlogs. Like I feel like these ones just end up being me rambling for 7 years. But I feel like the first couple of vlogs I did, like a year, has it been a year? Like a while, it was a while ago, maybe like 9 months ago. The daily vlogs that I was doing were more, like for a couple of them at least, were more like creative. Like I was like trying to get like fancy with them, but I feel like I could get more fancy if it was just like I sit down with 1 day's worth of footage versus sitting down with like a week's worth of footage. I don't know why, because realistically it'd be the same amount of time just like cut up, but it just seems less daunting in my head. This is why my vlogs are so long, is I just can't stop talking ever. But I'm just like a heavy procrastinator. Maybe I will just, instead of filming, like, talking, I'm just gonna, like, work on... I actually have to write down what I did yesterday, because I did not do that, and I will start to forget what I did yesterday, and then it'll become, like, an even more daunting task, because I'll be, like, multiple days behind and then not remember what I did. So, I think I'm gonna turn on music. I haven't started, like, playing with stickers off camera. I think I'm gonna do that for this week since I could do half of the week. And maybe I'll like just take a picture of this like and post it for Saturday or Sunday or whatever day I need a picture for. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I finished Hannah's vlog. I should just film. I'll write down my plans. I'm gonna film. I don't want to. This is my internal struggle. What would you do? Would you film? Would you take a break? I don't know. I feel like also I'm just like, could very much so use a nap, but I'm just gonna try and not nap. You know what I'm saying? Just try and not do that to myself and then just be really tired. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'd also switch the wax out because I'm not really smelling anything in here. What did I melt in here? I guess I smelled a little Circus, Concessions, and Cookie Land. And the scent out there is still going pretty strong, but my warmer's going to turn off in an hour, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, I don't know what to do with myself. I should film. I don't want to film. I just want to read. So I did end up filming my Pokemon spread. I have the noodles in the pot with the boiling water, and I think as far as fruit goes, I'm probably gonna do an apple and some strawberries, because the strawberries aren't looking too, they're good, but they're looking like they don't have like a long time left with us in this world. So I'm gonna wash the fruits and get those on the plate while these noodles are going. Noodles should take about 10 minutes, and then I'll probably, as soon as I'm done washing and cutting up all this fruit, I'm gonna cut up all of it, I don't think. I'm just gonna cut up the ones that look like the most, like, they're ready to be goners. So it's kind of mushy. Nothing's moldy though, so that's always great. strawberries just don't heat. Am I doing something wrong? One side of mold and they're all in the trash. Like I need to buy strawberries and like cut them up that day. Cut up quite a few though because Lila and Theo, and I'll probably eat some of them too. And down some strawberries. Maybe like on the edge or mushy. Yeah. You know, I'm just gonna cut up all of them because it doesn't seem like any point to heat those. I'm just gonna cut up all the strawberries and I'm gonna cut up an apple. I'll put the majority of the apple probably on Bennett's plate though because he does not like strawberries. And then once I'm done cutting up all this fruit, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat off on the meatballs and add in the sour cream. And then probably plate up the kids so that they have time to cool down. Cutting board. That's basically the setup for dinner. Tomorrow I'm making sausage, peppers, and onions and rice, which I'm sure they'll also all like too, which is nice. And that's the whole setup.
That's the setup.
That's the setup. Here's Bennett's and then the two little ones. The little ones want more fruit, but I'm gonna make them eat this first. Actually, that'll probably be Lila's. And they all need forks and then they have water. But yeah, that's the setup. The food itself, it looks like fine. Like I'm curious, but like also I don't feel like I have like super high standards for dinner. I'm just like ready for food at this point and I have a headache. So yeah, a little special treat up some vitamin water mixed in with their water today. It's called the cocktail. It's mommy's favorite, so I usually do like a splash just so that the water turns pink. And they love that. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. But I do a lot more vitamin water in mine. I do like, basically I'm like a half and half kind of gal at this point. Or like, for example, that, like, there was like that much so we put it all in. And this is my third water for today. Oh, so stinking good. But I'm gonna plate up mine and Nick's and eating and then kidding, which consists of Bennett has been having like writing homework, and then he has obviously his reading homework, and then everybody needs showered and bath, and we hang out in the playroom for a little, and then bedtime is about 7. My kids stay up any later. The next morning they're very grouchy. Bennett is in his room for like an hour-ish. He like is pretty good with like intuitively putting himself to bed. And then he like kind of goes to bed at like 7:38. Every once in a while, like, I'll have to let him know like 8 o'clock, like, hey, you need to be asleep. Otherwise, getting him up in the morning is a real challenge. But I'm just gonna do some noodles. I got me a fork and Nick a spoon because I know he's gonna tell me if I put a fork in this that it is a spoon meal. I think he just doesn't have the patience for forks. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give us more of the like gravy, I guess we'd call it. Kids, I don't know if they're gonna like it, so I should put a little bit, and if they want more, I can get some more for sure. Do a little more noodles in this one. Hopefully it's good. Like I said, if not, I do want to like find like a Swedish meatball recipe I like. Maybe I'll actually go to IKEA and get like the IKEA Swedish meatballs because I do like those. But should be these okay. And then, like I said before, we're gonna watch Loki. And then I'm gonna put read on tonight because I miss my books. It's been a couple days. I didn't on Tuesday night. I didn't. I was gonna clean out my closet Tuesday night, but I got very tired all of a sudden and then ended up scrolling on Instagram and then didn't read. Actually, I ended up reading a little bit, but not a lot of it. I'm trying to think, did I put in my planner that I finished whatever Akatar book I was reading? I have to check. Nick is putting the boys to bed. It's like super dark out. Tonight, I got in my Era's dress part Two, I tried to find a dress that I'd wear more than once, or like, I guess like I was looking for like a piece that I would wear more than once, but I'm like a dress gal. So I got this, and I got it from Fashion Nova. Just couldn't find like anything anywhere. I feel like everywhere is sold out of everything that could like be Eras-y, because like the vibe. And I would definitely wear this again, like New Year's Eve, birthday. I also like it unzips like fully on the side, which I feel like is kind of nice, and it wasn't like expensive at all, but it's like pretty good quality, so I'm pretty happy with it. It has like adjustable straps here. I think this is kind of really impressive, and even like the cut of it's nice, and like all the edging and stuff, so pretty happy with this. I'm so excited to wear it. I definitely can see myself wearing that, especially for like birthday and things like that. My bangs clipped back because they were just like going in my eyes, and I was like bugging about it. Tonight was like a better night than normal. Bennett was a little bit of a pain in the booty. He's just such a pain in the butt about spelling homework. He just hates it. Which, I mean, like, the English language is a really hard language when you start to think about it, because of like some of the rules just make no sense, like CK versus K and stuff like that, and like, or just versus just C. Like, he's always like, but why is this one CK and this one's K? And I'm like, honestly, I don't really know. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. I feel like I'm just not educated enough to know why that is the case. Also, my bangs, this is how they dry. So probably tomorrow I'm gonna like, I do a thing where I like take them like this with a hair straightener and go, and then they'll get like flippy back. Right now I just look wild and crazy, so I'm not gonna wear those. I think I'm just gonna put my hair up and like, oh, this hair tie is wet. Dinner was good, and oddly enough, I got like the less sodium mushroom thing, like, but not by purpose, by accident. And I also got the less sodium, or the no sodium added, or no salt added, or whatever, beef broth. I feel like it was still pretty salty. I'm not really sure. Maybe it was the French onion. It's pretty salty. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't get like that's all they had option wise. I think I'm still gonna like clip these back because they is bothering me. But Loki doesn't come out until 8 our time. So I think I'm probably gonna go film actually don't think I'm gonna film a base, because Ryan is at work right now, which means, also look at my little like lights. They're like 97-cent lights from Walmart, but I think like for 97 cents they look so cute, just like out there solar twinkling away. But I have some like doodles that I want to get done. Should I even like download them? Maybe not. I thought I ordered doodles. I could look and see my order history. Did I do them already? I don't think so. Honestly, sometimes though, like, I do things so like without thinking that sometimes I just like, no, maybe I didn't do them. Maybe I downloaded them and then just never did them. I don't know. Can I still download them from here? Yeah, I guess so. If I click this, it's like pumpkin pie, cookie mittens, fall pumpkin cupcakes. So yeah, I just ordered the Christmas ones that came out from Pencil Pink, and now I am going to finally do the Thanksgiving ones, which I feel like are like still fine because Thanksgiving's in like a month. So I'm gonna do these first, and I'll release these this week, and then I'll probably do the Christmas ones and release those next week, which works out perfectly. But he's at work, so I don't know how long he's gonna be there. He's more of a late worker, so I am going to, oh no, that's not how I download them. I have to figure out how to download them. I also think I still need to like individually click them. Pink. Okay, I found them. I'm gonna go do this, and then we'll be watching Loki, and then I'll be probably reading or doing a base. I don't know which one yet, but I'll let you know. Good morning, friends. I am exhausted. It is 7:30. Actually, I'm gonna be a little bit more realistic. I'm not exhausted. I'm just like not awake yet. Maybe is the best terms for what I'm feeling. I'm gonna do. We have to have like a event a bit in school today, so I'm just gonna do a little this. Yeah, I stayed up a little later last night. Maybe it did help. I don't really know. I stayed up till like, I just was reading to like 11:30 question mark. What am I looking for? Where's my highlighter? There it is. But yeah, the kids were up kind of early this morning because Bennett was like excited and I'm just like tired and over it. Oh, I'm freaking out so bad. It's like so annoying. The book I'm reading, I got, I think like 60 pages in. It's not a very long book to begin with, but I will say I'm not like, as of right now, I'm not like obsessed with it. I'm like fine reading it and I'm like interested to see what happens next, but I'm not like thinking this is gonna be even like a 4-star read because I think it's just a little boring. I think it's because it's more of like a cozy fantasy romance as of right now, at least, and it has like some like humor elements, but I'm not like, I don't know, it's not a very me thing, I think. But I'm still reading it. I didn't like DNF it or anything because I'm still like interested but not obsessed. I think that's just the best way of putting it. So there's that, you know. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how she continues. It's just kind of like, I don't know, I think because I'm used to like kind of more intense or like fast-paced storylines. This one's just kind of chilling. Just kind of like, I don't know. Anyways, so today we have the thing at Bennett's school, and then I'm basically, I think, free the rest of the day. And when I say free, I need to do work stuff, and beachy girly stuff, because I'm been slacking on the beachy girly front. We basically decided starting in November, we're gonna do like our reviews a little different, mostly the same, but we want to add like an element of like a joint rating on the top of our like reviews that kind of just gives an overall score for like the components, replayability, blah, 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 blah. Just so that our reviews can be a little bit more like, first of all, it could have like just besides our like thoughts, but also just like, I think at this point we know like what the like good components are, like the art, the theme, like how it all like kind of works together. Because sometimes like all of that could be kind of going well, but we just personally don't like the game, so you know. So I need to figure out those today. I really need to also film a video for BG Girlies, and I also need to edit the reel that I filmed for, well, I didn't film I technically filmed it, and I was in the shop for BG Girlies as well. That posted. I need deodorant, because I'm already getting sweaty. I just feel like it's like, it's that time of year in Texas where it's a little hot, a little cold, a little hot, a little cold. I'm just kind of over it. The one thing that had me going last night though was I put in apple cinnamon zucchini bread into the warmers in the bedroom, and I was like all about life while reading and smelling that though. And Nick was reading his book. He's reading the Mel Brooks book. It's like a autobiography question mark. I don't really know. He was giggling. But I don't need to change my wax up there, I don't think, until later. I'll probably be reading tonight too, because it's a Friday night. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We watched Loki last night, which was fine, I guess. I don't know. Low-key. Like, I feel like they follow like a very like, they follow like a formula, I guess I would say, kind of. So there's that. Also, I did doodles last night, and I gave something to Ryan. Ryan was like, hey, you like skipped one. Like when I dropped it into the folder of all of them, there's like 793 is like missing. And then also 800 is labeled on the actual sheet as 799. And I was like, sounds like something I would do. So basically I just had told him just to cut me one anyways, because Nick's going to pick that up today. And then I just texted Kirsten like a new 793 file that's going to be 800. Well, 800 was. This is just the way the cookie crumbles whenever I'm in charge. I'm actually excited for the next Plan With Me I'm going to film, which I'm going to put away all my crap that's on my desk. So I have games. I also need to plan Hannah orders because I just stopped. I'm going to put in this confetti purple, which just so happens to be the front thing. I'm going to go ahead and put confetti purple in with the next confetti purple. I just did the Pokemon spread, which you won't see for like 100 years. And I'm going to be using confetti purple the week of Lila Joy's birthday. So I'm going to go ahead and just put in all these extra bits into there just so that I remember I have them, because that's just a very new thing to not. Just going to pop them in with the Frozen kit. I think that's going to be really cute with the confetti magenta, whatever it's called. I think today in particular, I'm going to film later. Not like too later. Actually, I do feel pretty good today. I need to stay up later. I don't really know. My life is chaos. I already finished this Plan With Me. I'm just going to use this as scrap paper now. I love this paper. We were using like really the cheap paper for a while. And I was like, you know what? I use this paper every week for this. And then I like write stuff on it. And I like love the feeling. It's like the Hammer Mill. I don't know if it's like 28 or 35. Like the like fancy poundage. And I just like, it makes me happy. So if I'm like using paper up. And we don't use it for like other things. I'm going to use the fancy paper. Okay. So I did that. Yeah, I did. I'll show you actually what I did last night. Hold on. Let me put it in. Yeah, I can just do it this way. So I did Thanksgiving, which this sheet ends up being kind of expensive because I bought all of the like items individually. Like I think like the pies were like $10, and then like it ends up being a pretty expensive sheet to purchase. She used to do them like all in sets, but she's been doing them like a la carte, which you gotta make your money, honey, you know what I'm saying? And then I have like the fine dining, the pumpkins, the 2 pumpkins, the pumpkin, jam, kettle, and oven mitt, which literally like took me, basically, doodles don't really take me a lot of time for the most part. It's really not a wild thing. Actually, it's funny, the one where it's like all the different ones actually takes me a little bit longer than, I guess they probably take the same amount of time actually. I'm not gonna lie, they take probably about the same amount of time. Yeah, basically I am gonna film today. I want to film like this one at least, because I don't have my until I film the new releases I won't have, which I might have it. I will have it today, but I don't know what time. This kit I have, but I just like need to film the new release video. And then this is last week, which I'm so excited to have like a full week of these costumes. I might do this for like more like, I guess, special weeks. Like maybe I will for Lila's birthday week. I don't know. Do like, it technically is 2 custom multis. I could have just did it in 2 sheets, but since I'm formatting it, it doesn't really matter too much. But you could totally do this in one, like two custom multi sheets, but I just did it in the one big one. But I'm probably gonna film that, and then I have some like off planner stuff I want to like do, some bases and things. I'll probably start working on my customs for next week just so that they're started, and I'm gonna do some things for BG Girlies. I may film for BG Girlies later. I have a video I want to film. think that'd be fun and like something to do. But yeah, I have things to do today, and I don't think, like I said, there's nothing really on the calendar. 1989 came out today. I did not stay up last night to like listen to it. I could have, but I was just like exhausted. But that's what I'm doing today. My man, look today at the monument. Just talking about it school thing. What's up, babe?
I'm wearing the same thing I wear every day.
I know, but you look really cute. I'm wearing what I wear every day too, but you said I look cute. Yeah, but I wear this every day.
It's not funny.
I'm a funny girl.
My place so simple.
Don't worry, you'll eat some of mine.
Yeah.
H-E-B. Nicholas. Got dog treats for the neighbor's dogs. The Listerine. I got 4 of these. 2 for me, 1 for Ryan, 1 for Kirsten. And then for watering, normal, Nick's favorite teas, chocolate milk, and regular milk. Ketchup?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
I was like, I don't know if we have more.
And it's always good to have a backup ketchup.
Yeah.
And bread, baby.
The only soft item.
So excited that it's 1989 day. Best day. I am refilling my water bottle for the second time today. Oop. As I yeet this everywhere. Okay, so I went ahead and updated the review like template because we're changing up our reviews a little bit. Nothing crazy, but just like adding some more details, I guess, and like kind of changing the way we do it. Do you have any ice? A little bit. And so I went and edited all of the reviews that we have like pre-done in our like little notes app, and then I went ahead and filmed the backpack video, which I feel like it kind of wasn't as challenging as like I wanted it to be because the backpack's kind of big, but also I think it's just like a nice cute little video. And now I'm gonna go edit that video, and then I also have to edit the 2 reels and get those scheduled. I don't think I'm gonna do too much SPC work. Like I've done some today. I might film the new releases when Nick gets home, and then I might film a plan with me today. Otherwise, we'll see. I'll be spending tonight reading, which is very exciting. I also kind of have to pee, and I'm kind of already hungry. I feel like I've just like recently been so hungry, like obscenely hungry. Maybe I'm gonna go get my food on the way home. Like I just ate at like 8:30, and now I'm like, it's 11, and I'm like, give me food or I will die. So I'm gonna pee and then edit all this crap. Okie dokie. I finished editing all of the things. I didn't like schedule the Instagram reels, but they are going onto my phone currently. I'm getting hungry already. Did I already say that? I might have already, but there's like nothing. It's like one of those, there's nothing to eat. There's really nothing I want to eat, so I might go grab myself food. I'm trying to break in these Doc Martens that I've had for like a year because I've had them for a year. And also we went to Amanda's like dress appointment, and the woman who was like altering her dress had like ribbons in hers like for the shoelaces, and I was like, wait, that's my aesthetic, so I need to get these broken in. So basically I'm just gonna wear them around the house for as long as possible. But yeah, there's like nothing in the fridge that I want to eat. It's basically where I'm at. It's looking a little dreary in here. There's like nothing that's not like already assigned to a meal unless I want to eat like a hot dog. I'm gonna just tell you right now, a hot dog or cereal, that's like my options. And I don't want to. So I am gonna just do whatever I want to do because I'm an adult, and I'm gonna go get myself some food. What am I gonna get? I don't even know. I have to take off these shoes though because I don't want to. Let me know. Does anybody actually still like wear their shoes in their house? Because I just think that's like wacky. So let me know. Do you wear shoes in your house? These obviously have not been worn like out of the house, so like it's fine. But like, do you wear shoes in your house? Because I just feel like, who does that? I just think it's gross. Sorry if you do, but It's one thing that I don't really see the other, like the side of, is wearing shoes in your house. Like you have house shoes, like shoes you don't wear outside of the house. Okay. Slippers, you have like a pair of like house sandals, sure. But wearing the shoes that you wear outside, inside your house, it's just weird. I don't get it. Please explain if you do, if you have like a reasoning, I'd love to know. I'm gonna go get food though. I made a game day decision and ended up at Popeyes. I'm back in a real game day decision on my part. I ended up getting Popeyes. I was gonna get Cane's, but the line's long. It's kind of like prime. It's like 12 o'clock now, like 11:56. Prime lunchtime. So I was just like, I'm like in the mood for chicken. So I went to Popeyes, which actually like this should have been my first go-to because I feel like I like Popeyes. Nick is like, he likes it, but it's not like he prefers Cane's. I feel like I'm like, should go somewhere that I like. And I got something different. Normally I get like the little strips or tenders or whatever. I don't have the strip thingies anymore, but I got their truff. Like the hot sauce sandwich. I also got one biscuit because I just can't not get a biscuit. Blackened ranch. And then I also got fries because I like their fries. I don't really like any of the other sides. Like if I liked their mashed potatoes, I'd probably get them, but I personally just don't. So they're like a weird consistency, and they have like that Cajun whatever on it, which isn't horrible, but it's not what I want for mashed potato and fried chicken. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I also got a lemonade. I'm gonna test this and see if it gives me a live bump later. But I'm gonna eat my food, pull up a Your video to watch, and then I'm probably gonna film some SPC things. We'll see. Okay, that was delicioso. I like didn't even like know really what I was eating, like, or what I was getting, but then I was like, what does this smell like? I was like, oh, truffle, and I love truffle, so that worked out really well, and it was good. I just feel like I have this hot take. I don't know if it's a hot take, but like, so I drank like half of this. I'm good. It's just too much flavor, TBH. Maybe if it was like watered down. I'm just like very weird. I think that Popeyes is way better than Chick-fil-A. I really just don't like Chick-fil-A. Besides them being like crappy, like company, like I just don't think Chick-fil-A is that good. That's my hot take. I just think Popeyes is overall superior. Nick would not agree with me. I think he likes Chick-fil-A better. I think Popeyes is better. I feel like I have this issue with chicken. It's mostly chicken. I don't really get it with anything else, so I get like the ick. Chicken and eggs. I think that's like pretty common. But like I got those popcorn chicken bites and I ate them once. And then I heated up just like a couple, like kind of like a snack almost. Because I'm just not like a sweet snack person usually. I'm like a savory snack person. So I just heated up like a handful of them last night. And then like I was eating them and like 2 in, I got the ick and I'm like, ugh, can't do this anymore. They taste too chickeny. And I'm like, nope, can't eat these. But like, and usually that's how I get with Chick-fil-A sandwiches. But with Popeyes one, I was rolling the whole way through it. I feel like it was cooked well. Like there was no icky yucky parts. And honestly, couldn't be freaking happier. Also, already have to pee again, and it's probably been like 40 minutes. Just such a thirsty girl, but I don't know if Nick's like what his plan of attack is for the day. I was looking up car trash cans. He's still at work. I think I'm gonna film. I'm in a chit-chatting mood. Yeah, I feel satiated. Yummy, 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 yummy. That was a random burp. In case you can't see where this is going, I fell asleep. It is 4:36, and I'm just gonna film new release real quick. I was supposed to cook tonight, obviously, but I'm just not feeling it. I feel like it's actually like not been bad though. Like I feel like that was my life for a while. It's like I'm gonna cook and then I'm not feeling it. But I feel like it's just every once in a while I end up taking it out. You know. Oh, there's so many good kids this week. It's like annoying. But yeah, I'm just like I had a cramp basically. I had a cramp and I like in my side, it was very weird. For a second I was like, do I have appendicitis? And then I was like, I'm just gonna go lay down for a couple minutes just to see if I can like, if the cramp goes away. And then I like passed out for like hours. So, you know, the usual. But I think it's just all I literally had a drop of caffeine today. Yeah, so I think I might need caffeine, even if I get a light bump. I'm actually gonna turn on the ice right now. One of my favorite things I've ever purchased is my opal. I use that thing multiple times a day, people. It's just actually life. It's everything to me. It's actually my second opal. I got an opal like in the beginning of the pandemic and I used it every day. And it was like, at that point, I think the new one came out like not too long after I bought the older one. And then mine, like maybe a couple months ago, took a kaput. So it lasted like 2.5 years. And it was just done for. Although this is technically a misfit. Okay. I do special processing all night long. It's like not turning on though. Hold on, I might need to close the app. But I have no regrets with my opal. If you're an ice, I feel like I'm just like an ice person though. Like ice is like something that just makes me very happy. It is like crushed ice, like that. Pebble ice. I'm just gonna leave the little sticky note on there so I don't forget it while I'm talking. It's not turning on. I don't hear it. A bunch of like random things I'm releasing this week too. There's some doodles that I also have like numbered wrong, but you know, this is the way the cookie crumbles around here. I probably should just go like manually turn this on. It's like, ugh. I wanted to just start now. Some random foil items, like I have matte silver labels, sparkly red, sparkly rainbow, and sparkly red birthday. I have like a bunch of those, like they were all left over from like mostly mysteries. So I was like, all right, I probably should list these. So I know pop culture mystery this week. I do have pop culture mysteries to release. I just was like, I'm already having 3 new arts, so I feel like I should save them. Also, it's like, for me, like, I'm always like, okay, for the most part, I'm just gonna do 3 new releases. And that's just like for production. Like, if I have like reformats and stuff, they don't sell as well as new releases. So I feel like we can like handle it. But I feel like whenever it's 3 new releases and they're like new, I'm like, let me just hold up. Because we probably could realistically do like 4 or maybe even 5, but like I don't want to push it, you know. I don't want to push it, but this is like the safety net. So I'm just probably just gonna cook the kids whatever tonight. And personally, I'm not like really hungry right now. And if I get hungry, Nick will just like get something. Kind of hungry for broccoli, I'm not gonna lie. So maybe we'll get like Longhorn or something. Their broccoli is bullshit. I feel like price per broccoli, it's like not great. Like you go buy a bag of frozen broccoli, but it's like not bad. So maybe broccoli is in my future. Broccoli and steak, I feel like, or broccoli and a baked potato. That could be a good one. It could be a good one. This is probably maybe the end of said vlog. I'm sure it's long enough. And I just got my Taylor Swift Eras Tour shirt in the mail. I'm literally beyond obsessed. It's like,
it was just a picture of Taylor Swift.
Yes, sir. It is a picture of Taylor Swift from the Midnight set. I hate him so much. And we got the kids Popeyes for dinner, which is funny because they wanted Cane's, but the Cane's line again was very long. Popeyes, no line. Popeyes is just generally better, I think, too. So I got Zeke for dinner. Nick is like so annoying about food. He's like, yeah, I'm not hungry. I'm not gonna get anything at Popeyes. And then like when we get home, he's like, oh, I'm starving. And I'm like, I just don't know the drama. I think it's all men though, or there's just like a category of them because also my neighbor's like that too. Where like they're like go from 0 to 100, like I'm not hungry too. I'm starving. I'm gonna die. So annoying. It's just the drama. It's like up leveled. And then I was like, well, like I wanted to get Longhorn because I wanted to get the broccoli, but I was like I didn't know if he like wanted Longhorn. And I was trying to be like accommodating, and he's like, oh, just eat some of your Zeke. And so I got this because I thought he was gonna share with me. And then he's like, I'm not that hungry anyways. I'm like, I really don't understand. I think he was just annoyed because usually the Zeke bowls like are like stuffed, but I was like they gave so much meat, so I'm like not even mad about it. I usually get arugula, not the basmati rice, but I'm like a hungry girl right now, so I got rice. I think that's why it's like not as like full, but I was like I'll share with you, and he's like no, it's fine, blah blah blah. I'm not that hungry. He's literally starving. Now he's not that hungry, but he also did eat like all of the kids' leftovers that they didn't want. He's like a scavenger. That's his other thing that he does. It's annoying. Is he like scavenges food. But anyways, I am going to do this. I'm going to edit my new release video that I filmed before. And then that's going to probably be it. I'm probably going to read my book tonight. I don't know what else. I'm like working on my to-do list for next week. I'll probably write this all tonight, which is crazy. I've used this like little Aura style planner all year, like literally all year. And I like I missed the pre-sale, and I like put in like a reminder thing. Actually, I should look and see to see if Aura, I'm probably just like message DP, but I don't want to be annoying. Coming soon, the dated river planner. I have it like to set to email me whenever they come out, but I'm hoping they come out so that I'll have them like, it's November 1st. So I like want it for next year. But anyways, hoping those come out soon. So I'm just gonna like do my to-do list. I may take pictures today. I feel like energized probably because I had a nap. So I may take pictures of the new releases just so I could like kind of clean off my desk. But I will be reading tonight. I'm hoping to be reading by, like 9. I'm not like, oh, I gotta like get to reading like right the second or I'm gonna die. But, you know, I'm not like that into the what I'm reading. Like into it, but not like dying, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna edit this video. I might edit another video too, just because editing the video is not a lot the way I edit these videos. So I'm probably just gonna like, if it's time is available, I'll probably just also edit another one. I never even scheduled those reels, but they're done. So it's like I could do that in bed anytime. So
Okay,
thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you waited the whole way, tell me about the weather in your area down below, because right now, like today was like high 80s. It was like really muggy. There's a really pretty rainbow though. And then, let me just show you. Hold on. It's like really weird. It's not really weird, but it's like kind of stressful. So this is like what it's been. And then it's going to be like frigid. And then it's probably going to go back to like the 70s. I mean, like I like this. This is like fall weather, but this is winter. This is like Texas Arctic. Because like one of the days, the high is 50. And like lows of 37 next week. Next week on Wednesday, we're going to do like a little double date thing, which I'm excited, but it's gonna be 59 degrees. So I'm gonna be dressing. The thing is like I don't really love the cold, but I love the cold outfits. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what the weather's like where you are right now. I'm curious. And then also, are you getting that cold front if you're in the south? Because it's gonna be chilly. So